Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. Happy Black Friday. This is an exciting night. Of course, this is our big grand finale of our online only shows. Don't worry. We're actually going to be on Fridays from here on out at this very time, but this is the last exclusively online show that TVON will do. So that's pretty exciting, right? Because we're returning back to television. You can still watch us online, any one of those shows that you want to, all the way throughout the week. But this is our last online only show. So we'll still be here 5 to 8 Pacific. But this is an incredible, incredible day. Of course, this is known as the biggest shopping day of the year. So of course, we put together our biggest sale event of the year. We've got a 10% extra off everything you want to shop for tonight, and that will be throughout the weekend. So we're really excited about that. But of course, you guys are an exclusive VIP member of the VIP TVON, or let's call it Club TVON. So that's really what we're doing tonight. It's all about the party, and if you need a little something to dress up your jewelry wardrobe or your holiday season, this is the day to let us know what you'd like to see, what we can show you, and anything you'd like, because this is where there are some epic values. I get to discount first. You get to discount 10% extra off whatever price you happen to see on the screen. And there are going to be amazing, amazing values. It's just, there's brand new. There's really exciting, fabulous returning favorites. Like, it was the very, very, very end of the show last night that I got to show you the Bezel set hoop earrings by request. I'm going to bring those back out because I think they need a little extra time. And maybe you missed it because, listen, you might have been eaten, right? That's what last night, that's really what I think everybody was doing. So listen, if you missed anything from last night, if you are seeing this sale for the first time and thinking, oh my gosh, well, this is the time to treat yourself when I know everybody's buying for your retail attention. Well, here's the deal. We're better than retail because we're not retail. We're the best jewelry in the world at the greatest values you can get. So this is where you get our best discount. So it's whatever you'd like to see. And of course, being an online only show and being a busy travel weekend and being Friday, it's going to be a great time to get requests in if there's anything we can show you. I did introduce you to a 3-carat yellow diamond that was brand new last night. I have a feeling that's going to go tonight. We also have brand new emerald, brand new Paraibas, the most incredible Cooperian I've ever seen. It's a rubelite with Paraibas on the side that are the blue greens. It's astounding. Have some incredible blue wing block Ds. I'm taking requests. Now here's the problem. I've already taken a laundry list of requests that I have had. I have not had a single item because we deal in mostly one-of-a-kinds and they usually sell the first time out the gate. So here's what I would do. Given that this is a weekend-long event, I would make sure that you're dialing in on the sooner side if there's anything you'd like, because chances are that piece you love is what somebody else loves too. So this is the great time to get those requests in, shop early in the event so you don't have to call me later and go, oh, what do you mean it's sold? What do you mean? I missed the boat. So this is where we can get you all the greatest values. There's even a yellow diamond here tonight that's amazing. It's a carat plus. A ruby necklace that I think is holiday gifting ready as well. Burma ruby, fabulous necklace, really affordable. So there is a lot to get to tonight. And of course, our lines are already very busy. Actually, there's a few of you waiting on hold. So hey, we don't have a lot of operators here this holiday weekend, so bear with us. We'll be right with you as soon as we can, but get ready to shop. So we're going to start with some Diaspore until I get these requests in, and like I said, bring them in because that's really what this show is all about. You're the VIPs that are here. We're ready to help you and serve you, bring you whatever you like, and get ready for those big top of the hours. But let's take a look at our Diaspore, and by the way, stick around. We're going to have all that update on our new schedule and all the new happenings here at TVON, which now is only 3 days away, actually technically 2 days away, till we introduce you to more airtime, more shows by 4. We're going to do 9 shows a week. So we'll give you the schedule, we'll give you the times, because everything's moving a little bit, except our weekend shows. So let's take a look at this. This is really special, and it is a beautiful Diaspore. It's a color-changing Diaspore 112-5546 to get you started. Look at how fabulous that is. So this is actually one of those great stones that we're seeing in a larger size, which is always nice because they don't usually come in the larger sizes like you see here, but it's going to be our 275. And that's going to be the Diaspore that we know is giving a little bit of a champagne type of color now. I think it needs a little polishing here, despite my best efforts. It needs a little extra love. So this is the 275, now looking better. Clean as can be, but you're already seeing a little bit of those violets and those purples and those pink colors coming through. 14 points is the diamond weight. This is that famous interlocking halo that wraps and weaves its way through the cutout details of the band, and it's actually gonna be less than $29.99. So again, I take sale events very seriously, and given that I get to be with you on the biggest shopping day of the year, I really want to bring everything down, and $29.99 is just simply not going to work. So we'll try it on for you. We'll give you an idea of what it looks like. Now, with all these savings and all these great discounts, we're still doing gold color changes and sizing for you. We're still bringing you that free shipping you love. That's not a special event thing. That's every single item you shop for 365 days a year, and we're proud of that. I never want to take that for granted, because who doesn't love a great free shipping deal? But this is less than, okay, let's just do it. Let's bring it all the way down. I don't think I've ever had a nearly 3-carat Diaspore ever priced like this, and it's clean. They don't always give you clarity. They don't always give you a big size. This is everything all in one, and we're going to make it $999 for the very first caller. I do have a lot of one-of-a-kinds as usual. So there will be only a couple of exceptions. There'll be diamond hoops, ruby necklace, and maybe there's one other thing, a turquoise perhaps. We have a great turquoise ring for you. A lot of pieces, by the way, already this afternoon or evening, wherever you are, but out here it's still, you know, late afternoon. There have already been a lot of pieces from last night's show going out the door. So I think a lot of you got a chance to maybe this morning probably recap what you missed when you were at the dinner table last night, and or doing whatever you do at Thanksgiving, you know, that maybe it was feasting, maybe it was movie watching, maybe it was all those good things. I certainly hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving, and for those of you that were with me, well, it was a great time, wasn't it? But here we are with our Diaspore, of course, with that extra 10% off. Remember, the price you see on the screen will always be 10% extra, less than that. So whatever you see on the screen, it actually gets better. It gets lower, and in this case by $100. You get another $99.90 off, so it's going to be $8.99 and a dime to get that piece in your collection. So take a last look at it here. We'll give you a last look and see who's got it. And then, do we have any requests so far that we need to get to? Because we would love to do those as well. We have some really cool pearl pieces. I've got a pendant actually that has 3 different colors of pearl all in one. I'll recap the fire opal that so many of you loved. I know there's been a lot of talk about this fire opal since last evening, so we'll show that. And then, of course, anything you're looking for, you let me know. We'll help you out. Oh, there's a gold quartz. Stunning opal here as well. The Mandarin, I brought the Mandarin back out because we got a Mandarin and a signature mounting, as well as, you want to see a big opal? Look at this 289 that we have here, and that is only the start. All those colors get brighter and more vivacious when you see it in person, and that's platinum, yes. The which one? Oh, that's my next item, really, and that was Kathy? Kathy, you got it. Coming up right now. It's item number 1126562. See, I had that sense, that feeling like this was one of those that probably somehow was just available only because maybe it was Thanksgiving night last night. This one will go right now. It is a one-of-a-kind. It's 1126562. It is the gorgeous red that we love in our fire opals. This is best fire opal out there, no doubt about it, but it's also that super clean, bright red. It really is. It's like a cherry red color that you just cannot get enough of, and usually you got to go to Burma. You got to go to a really good Burma ruby to see anything like that. So we're thrilled to bring it to you. It's a really good piece. Now, we upgraded the gold. We gave it a lot of baguettes as well. You've got the diamonds at 28 points to go with your carat 30. Poor wheel. What is going on with our poor wheel? Ever since I've been gone, it's like the wheel is just having bigger troubles than I am. But here we go, carat 30, and look at the stacks of diamonds. It's actually a triple, I like to call that the pyramid, of like a really cool cobblestone road of baguettes that you have in the 3, the 2, the 1 leading down to the round brilliance. I'll try it on for you as well. It's going to stay in the yellow gold. That is the only caveat here, so it does have to stay as it is, but look at that shine, that gleam, that glow of that fire opal. That one's going to be, well, it's $9.99 plus another $100 off, so $8.99 and change if you'd like to get that one. And you just let us know what size, and it'll be in the yellow, of course, but then you get to go ahead and decide whatever you'd like. So as far as sizing goes, and put that on and wear it every day. Do you have this one? All right, that's sold. Congratulations. So I have that opal next. Why not? Because this is one of our best, and we already flashed it for you, and look at how stunning this is. Item number here is going to be 1126039 is going to do its little dance there, but it's a really special Australian black opal. Now, the black opals don't, oh, look at that. Just, it's actually, I usually don't like to reach around and do my own camera work. I have to block a light with my arm to zoom in and zoom out. Usually that is a detriment. Not here. I'll actually keep my hand there, not just to warm it up, but also to show you. This is just a darker light environment to see the best of the 289. Now, still, it's still in a TV studio, so it's still a lot more light than you're going to probably have at home, but it's a platinum setting with a 2 carat 89 Australian opal, 62 points in the diamonds. That'll be baguettes and rounds together. So that gives you a better idea. But I take the, see, when I give it full, I know, Tony, don't panic. I was putting my hand in front of the light, as I said. So I'm going to do it again because it just shows you a little more of the truer colors there. And so opals, they never look their best in this light environment. So this is meant to give you the best look for diamonds, not the best look for opals. So play of color really comes to play when you see it in real life, but it has every color. The yellows, the greens, the oranges. Oh, look at that. Yellow's really tough to get. Red's really tough to get, but so is the yellow. So the purples, the greens, the blues, that's a little more typical to get that much red, purple, yellow coming through in addition to all the other colors. Very impressive. It's supposed to be $49.99. There are, the baguettes are at the north, east, south, and west. Then that's filled in with the round brilliance as well. Here it is on the hand. We'll take a quick look at it if I can get the size 5 on my finger, and I will. So just, you know, again, haven't warmed up enough in the studio to be able to slip that on in a size 5 right now, but don't worry, we'll size it for you. So whatever you need. But this is an incredible piece, and we're going to blow it out. It's not going to be $49. I got the values. I got the discounts. We got the deals. Just need to hear what you want to see. So instead of $49.39, how about $29.99? No, it's not going to be. And that is one of our best. And again, if only you could see it. I know it looks fantastic. No doubt about it. But if you could see this in just a normal light environment, you'd probably be thinking, that is the best opal I've ever witnessed. Well, it's going to be going out at probably the best value you've ever witnessed as well, because it's actually going to be $1,999. But let's not forget, I think that's the sweet spot of value. It's a great price anyways to get it under $2,000, but you get $200 extra off that price as well. That's very important to keep in mind and consider. So it'll be $17.99 and change at checkout. So Tracy watching from the car. He found, okay, so I was worried about that all night, Tracy. I need to know, where did he find it? Where did he find it? So we had a missing wedding band last night that I heard about. One of our customers' husbands lost his wedding band. So good news is he found it. That's great. They're watching from the freeway. I can only imagine how much fun the 5 is today. Hopefully hopefully it's not too bad. But hey, Tracy, thanks for watching. And Alan, drive safe. And awfully glad. I mean, I love an excuse to buy any piece of jewelry, but I think losing the wedding ring is not one that I want. So it's $19.99 if you like this one, $17.99 at checkout. So huge value there. And then we're going to get to it. Don't forget, fire opal's gone. By the way, who got the fire opal? Was it Kathy, our requester? Yes, that's wonderful. Fantastic. Well done. So here we are with our opal. Let me know. We're going to keep moving because I got a lot to show you. We've got a lot of inventory to go through, and you don't want to wait, because if you wait and even wait till the following day, we got too many one-of-a-kinds. They're going to go so quickly. Look at this. This is fabulous and rare. Very rare. It's going to be our South Sea Tahitian, our South Sea white pearl, and our South Sea golden pearl all together. Now, I'm holding it sideways. Typically, the design is considered to be a north-south design. However, wisely so, look at this. There are creatively done bails essentially through the whole piece. So you can mix it and match it as far as how you wear it, how you actually orient it on the neckline. So that's really important. It's just got to stay in the yellow gold, one-of-a-kind piece. 6708 is the item number, but this is why with the baskets, essentially, you see this is really intended to be the bail, but it doesn't mean you can't use that end. It doesn't mean you can't go east to west and make it that really cool style like that. So we'll show it over here on the hand so you can see the size, because it is a large piece. 112-6708, and there's your Tahitian. There's your South Sea white pearl. There's your golden pearl, all natural in color. Let's keep that in mind. Also, the length. It's sizable. It's going to be that really nice length that you get, which is 2 inches from top to bottom. So again, if you want to switch it around, have your golden pearl up top, you can do that. If you want to wear it this way, you can do that, because you can string a chain right through the side of the basket work as well. And it's 12 millimeters across the board. 12, 12, and 12. It's also going to be 38 points in diamonds also. So very important. These are all even. 12 on the golden, 12 on the white South Sea, 12 on the Tahitian. The Tahitian looks maybe a tad bit smaller, so actually let me measure that for you just to be exact. But if I have a millimeter gauge, and luckily I do. So we'll show it to you real quick on the neckline before I give it a measure here, just so you can see the size, how that translates in more of a distant view there. But what a great idea that is. And of course, depending on what length chain you put it on, you can wear it higher or lower. I think that just depends on, you know, the neckline that day probably. So here's what we'll do. We'll take it up close here. I am going to get a quick measure on that Tahitian just because that looks a little bit smaller. Let me actually measure them all, just because you never know. So it's actually 10.5 on the Tahitian. The white pearl is a, let's see here, it's an 11.5, and then we've got the golden pearl at 12. So it is slightly graduated, and I want to get you those measurements here so you know exactly what we're looking at. But one piece here and 38 points in diamonds. That'll surround each and every one of the pearls. So it's like each one has their halo. They're all stacked in this great lineup. It stays in the yellow gold. You don't even see that though from the front of the piece. And we're going to make this $69.99 ordinarily. Let's try something a little different. Make sure that it goes. That's what's got to happen. Then we've got another fire opal request. I think a lot of you missed out on that first emerald cut. So we'll show you another option, but this one's got to go first. $1,999 for 3 incredible, rare, exotic pearls with your diamond weight at almost a ½ carat as well. That's going to be one only. Another opportunity to save an extra $200 off as well. Just one. And for my June babies or my pearl lovers, well, it's like one piece magically gives you the entire collection. Really, the only thing missing is one of those pinky lavender pearls, but that's it. It is special. So here we are at $19.99 minus $200. We've got another fire opal, and this one could be, now it's not going to be the emerald cut because that was the only one we had in that size, but I will make this a little bit more affordable for you. So here is our next piece. 1125745 is going to be our fire opal, and just as fiery, just as red. Don't forget, it may be 72 points, but it's going to look more like a carat and a half if it were a more typical density of a typical stone. But nothing typical about this fire opal, that's for sure. 58 points is the double halo. Notice it's the first halo, but then of course a little extra around it here. So a really beautiful look with this one, and it's again going to be a really good value. That's what everything is. You can't get a better value or savings than what we have in this show here tonight. So this is the time to take advantage. So once again, 72 points on the fire opal, and it's also going to be 58 points in the diamond weight, and we only have again one. So this is where I need you to call early if you'd like it. Huge value. Under 1,000 is not what we're accustomed to in fire opals like this. This one's going to be under $9.99. We're taking it a lot lower now. I will, as usual, with, set with about 500 pieces I want to get through. I'm going to be going quickly as I like to do. So I'm not going to wait around for pieces to sell. I'm going to rely on you guys to call on the piece that you can't live without. That way, you get it before somebody else does. That's the key. Always get in quickly, and then you'll have your piece. But don't hesitate to call even after we've moved on, because just because we move on doesn't mean it's gone. It means that I've got to show you literally 500 one-of-a-kinds today in the next couple of hours. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to try to move as quickly as we can. But this one is very special, and for those of you that missed out on the emerald cut, my apologies. No more emerald cuts of that size, but we do have. This one is going to be an alternative. It's going to be that great similar sizing to it, but also double halo keeps it classic. You can add a couple wonder rings if you choose to, but this one's actually going to be even more affordable than $9.99, $888, $777. How about that? And this is all prior to 10% off. So you get to do whatever you want to do, but as far as gold color, but let's get it sized for you. Let's get you that same bright ruby red type of color, but out of what is still a fantastic stone. Instead of blade color, we're just giving you the best color fire opal, and it's going to be, you know what, skip it. Let's do $699. You get about $70 off that price as well. So $699 translates into, do you love it? I mean, isn't that great to be able to save, and instead you're getting it for like $629 and change if you'd like to get it in white, yellow, or rose. Let me try it on for you as well. So a beautiful, beautiful piece right there, and that's going to be another one only. There's even a great feel to it. It's obviously, you see here from a distance away, it doesn't look or read like a 72 pointer. It looks a lot more substantial than that, and you can change it up. Yellow gold, rose gold, white gold, whatever your heart desires. But for $629, that's pretty remarkable when you're talking about anything in gold jewelry. So congrats if you get it. We're going to keep on moving about 30 seconds here, and do get requests in. This is an important, important night. And then here we go with that one. So again, let me know if you'd like it. Sounds like that one's already verified. May not last the 25 seconds we have left on the clock. How about some big Tanzanite? Now, how big is big? 5 carats, 10 carats? We can go up to 13 carats in a ring. Actually, I have a 16 carat from last night as well. There's also going to be a huge emerald cut. And you know what? Last Friday, we had such a great time with really beautiful aquas. Got a really special 1176 brand new. Look at that with the princess cuts on the sides. Really good Sierra Santa Maria with those bright flashing sky blue lights. So that's going to be coming up as well if you're an aqua fanatic. Let's get to it. This one sounds like that may be gone. And then here we go. I didn't get a chance to show this to you last night. Now our TVON exclusive Friday night audience is going to see what I think is our prettiest in the Congolese, and I should have shown it because we had so many of you who missed out on a round, because we had a round that was in a more, almost like a typical men's ring, more or less. It was that round with the halo, very large kind of dome style mounting. Well, here, we're going to bring you something a little more feminine because it's got the pink diamonds and the white diamonds together in the bridge around your Congolese stone. The Congolese are not just blues and greens. Contrary to popular belief, that is most of what we see. They have a little bit of a kind of a minty green type of look to them. There are stones that are other varied colors. This is one of them where it's that pinky, it's really a rubellite color. Pinky, maybe a touch of golden to it as we see it here up close in the round, but check this out. And guys, pieces are going, so do not wait to call in and get your favorite piece before it's all completely gone. But look at this. This is a 382. Item number is 1125-807. It's our 382 round. It's got the amazing color that is every bit that rubellite fantastic we love. The newest source, though, for tourmalines in the world is the Congo. So it's a really, we don't get specific on the locale quite yet because we still got miners over there who are doing their best to bring out as much of it as they can. But 382 in this pinky purple, every time I see it in a different light, it has slightly different secondary hues. But look at those diamonds. First 31 points in pink. Second to that, 79 points in white diamonds, and the pink diamonds that run right down the middle, I do want to show you from the side. Peek into that little window on the side. That mounting creates a little bit of a looking glass into not only the way the pink diamonds go underneath the stone, but also to see the culet and the glow that's giving. But how remarkable is this? It's even more remarkable to consider the price tag, and Andy, who was shopping over there with you? Connie, thank you so much. So we had Kathy, we had Connie. I don't know who else has been shopping today, but thank you to one and all. So glad to be with you on our Black Friday. We wish it could be the one that's on TV, but that'll be next week. Next week will be, and if you like watching online, no problem. You can keep watching online all you want. You can watch online. Every show we'll do. We'll be broadcasting online as usual, but just gives a few other people the opportunity to watch on television as well, starting next Friday, the 6th of December. So that following, this is our last online exclusive show. So bringing Fridays back. They were once on TV many, many, many moons ago. It was about a year ago, but we didn't have all of our viewers. So guess what? It moved to online, but now starting next Friday, a week from tonight, we'll be back on TV. If you like watching online, great. You can watch all of our shows Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 shows, a double dose on your weekends now, starting not tomorrow and Sunday, but the following weekend, because our new schedule starts Monday the 2nd. So that is 3 days away. So we'll talk about that. But take a look here, because I know a lot of people, this is the busiest time of year. Yet we're changing everything that you know about our schedule. So it's going to take a while, I think, for everybody to kind of get with the program literally. But again, we're going to do our best to help you out. And so again, I'll give you more information on that throughout the show, throughout the evening. But that's all taking effect on Monday. And take a look at this. This one's got to go. It's a $69.99 piece. We'll take it way down. More creative to do the bridge in 2 different colors of gold and 2 different colors of diamonds. That's really special. This one's got to go, and it will, because $7,000. I love the idea of taking $700 off to make sure that we take it the 10% off. But before we do, remember what I told you, I get to discount first, then you get your own round of discounting. So it really does double up the discounts, give you a lot to save. We're going to take it even lower than $69. Half of that price is still $3,500. I'm not going to sell it at that. You guys have a strict standard for quality and value on this Friday. I'm doing a little bit crazy. I mean, it is the last online only show, right? So it's like the last time we can get away with these price tags before the whole world sees it, broadcasting on TV and such. So this makes sense. A lot of extra values for our biggest shopping day of the year, right? And let's just go ahead and get you a better price than even $3,000. Even better, even lower. This is going to be wild. And we're going to take it down just to, you know what, skip $29.99. I just want to keep on going. Then you're going to have significant extra savings on the way. This one's got to go, though. How about $24.99 instead? And one of our best right here. It really is. Truly, truly, truly one of the best. And of course, you get about 2 at 50 off. So it's going to be $22.50 at checkout. So really special piece there with the pink and the white, and one of our best. And it is rubellite. I mean, that's the thing. It's we're talking about the origin of the stone, but it's also rubellite color, which makes it important tourmaline no matter where it comes from. Yes. Let's try it on again. They're probably seeing it now. I have a feeling there's a delay. So, but again, here it is on the hand for you. So you can see what that looks like on the hand. One more time, keep in mind it's just a few sizes too big for me. We're going to size it for you. So I mentioned that just because even though it wobbles around on my finger, it's just because it's not my size, right? Not everything is custom made or bespoke to me. So that means you, on the other hand, you get it custom made and bespoke to your size. So it always arrives ready to wear. And that is just a remarkable, looks like a custom design. I know we get a little, at some point, you know, we get a little jaded to these really creative, cool bridge style mountings where you're seeing multiple tones of gold and diamonds. I mean, I know we've done it before, but when you think about how that relates to what you see elsewhere and what you don't see elsewhere, I mean, let's correct the statement. It's what you don't see elsewhere. Nobody else is really doing this in the world of jewelry, to combine different metals together, to give you two tones of diamond together in one fabulous piece. That's rare. You just don't see it. So let's take a look at the creativity. And obviously there's a lot of extra workmanship that goes into that as well. And you got it all going on. So $22.50 at checkout for you. Like to just mention, you get an extra $2.50 off. That is a huge savings. So enjoy it if you get it. And then speaking of rare tourmalines, we do have a purple Paraiba. And so I just want to show you, it looks really special with that mounting. So if you're interested in one of our more collectible pieces, we do like to bring out the highly collectibles for you. And we do have that one on the way. So at the top of next hour, only about 34 minutes from now, I am going to bring you a really special ruby necklace that I think is one of those few giftable ideas here because the price tag, and yet being a necklace really makes sense. Now, there is something, I was trying to wait till at least a half hour in. Honestly, I can't wait. I made it 26 minutes without showing this to you. But what I'm showing you is a large Tanzanite drop earring. However, this value happens to be the one that somebody has been waiting for. And to be honest, I don't think I could put this on a show any other than this one because we don't have an ability to make any of our other Tanzanites at all this price tag per carat. So if you've been waiting on the craziest value yet, this one is just leaning a little bit. There we go. I want you to see everything about them, but the matching of these stones is obviously perfection. We wouldn't embark on making an earring unless we could match the stones to perfection. There is a reason they are here early. I know they're large. I know they're important, but the value here is astounding. The pink, the rubellite Congo, is verifying. This one's not going to last. It's one pair of earrings, so it's item number 5379. There is a huge total carat weight that you're getting here with these Tanzanites. They're both museum reserve. They're over 6 carats each. They are matched cushion cuts. They are the elongated cushions too, so more of a rectangular design. We see square cushions. We see obviously the traditional variety, but they're very rounded. Some cushions have a more stark angle corner to them. Others are more rounded. These almost look like ovals when they're in the ear. They are surrounded by a halo. They've got diamonds even in front of the hoop that starts it off, and a really gorgeous design. Why am I talking about these so early in the show on a Friday night? Well, this is really going to be something that even if you watched every single blue wing I've ever had over the last nearly 6 years, and I've sold really close to, it's getting close to 10,000 pieces of individual Tanzanite jewelry here. That's a lot of blue wing block Ds. We're at the final tail end of them. We have this gorgeous earring set. It is obviously a dream to be had by many to own a gorgeous pair of museum reserve in earrings. However, they tend to be really expensive because you're matching up two big stones, you're putting a lot of diamonds. We know there's a lot of workmanship in an earring like this. What I have for you is strictly the best value. Even going back, remember when we had regular blue wing block Ds, not museum reserve, but blue wing block Ds? I didn't even have blue wing block Ds, regular ones, non-museum reserve, priced this way per carat. If you have ever wanted or think you might want a Tanzanite drop earring, I think this should be the one you seriously consider because it is bar none the best value we have. It just is. So I'm going to prove it to you. We're very transparent about these prices. Yes. Congo is gone. Who got it? Congratulations, Paula. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Here we go. I'm going to try them on for you, of course, but wait till you see. White gold is how they stay. $12.40, so you're getting $6.20 per stone per earring. There's also 75 points in diamond weight. That, again, starts as a hoop. It's going to be that hinge style. I love it because it's a lever back, but here's the thing. The actual hinge in the back does not touch the post at all. So you don't need to worry about that. Does not touch the post, so it's never going to actually mar the shape of your post. So they're always going to lock beautifully. It's just a simple hinge. Watch this. You just literally open it up and it stays open until you flip it back up, and then that's what's gonna close it. There's no actual, like the actual backing won't touch your ear. It's not one of those pieces that has a curved post, which can be a little more tricky and difficult to put through the piercing itself. Here's what you have. A length here of 1 3/8 inches. Top to bottom, wait till you see them on, because the way they drape and sit in the ear is magical, because it's obviously got a bigger stone, so there's actually a little bit more engineering involved to figure out the physics behind how do you keep the stone sitting properly so that it can show off its beauty while you still have the gorgeous drop earring. And let me tell you, the balance on this earring, you see it right there. You see what that's doing to actually give you that perfect balance. Where do you see how that stone is facing up directly out to everybody that's looking at your face, so that you're seeing the maximum saturation level. It's not leaning, it's not falling, it's not drooping, it's not twisting, it's not turning. It's just amazing the way that's set up. Now, here's why nobody's on the phone lines. You usually know that Tanzanite earrings like this, $17,000. I kid you not, that is where our price began. $16,999 as we take another look close up. Just wanted to show you on, because I think that really is a helpful perspective to get. But when I tell you they're gonna go, they're gonna go. Because I think we know, and this is what I worry about. That's why I'm showing them so early. I'm worried that we're gonna have probably 4, 5, maybe 6 to 10 people who all want this incredible value, because, well, it's the dream. It's the dream to have something in Blue Wing Block D. I know you probably have a ring or two. So this is the way to get a match set, to have the suite, and not pay, how about this, $69.99, 10 grand off. We love 10%, but $10,000 off is really impressive. Watch this. It's the lowest per carat we've had. I know that's not gonna do it, because that's what is seeming rather kind of typical for pricing. We're here to really make our own fantastic values even better, even stronger here tonight. So all I would do is call in, because they're not going to be $59.99. And I know they're big league. This is why so many people have thought about earrings of this size, but haven't actually yet collected them. Here's how you do it. Here's how you get it. Here's how you own them. Treat yourself, because listen, once the blue wings are gone, there's no way else to match them up to what you already have. That's what's so important. So let's keep all that in mind as we get you a better price than $59.99, and they will go. There's no question about it. They will go, and quickly, because, well, with your extra, right now it's $600 extra off. First, let me do some extra discounting and make them only $4,999. There will be an instant $500 extra savings off of that. So that's $44.99 at checkout. And what that means is, when you actually calculate the per carat, and I'm not talking about the diamonds, I'm not talking about the gold, that comes down to $362 a carat. We have not seen a price tag per carat like that on a museum reserve. We have not seen a price tag like that on even our non-museum reserves from way back when that are already sold out. This is the best value we've had, because you've got them for $44.99 instead. So huge opportunity there. Take full advantage of it. If you love it, you will love them even more in person, because you know the neons of the Blue Wing, they look even stronger, even better. They display more red flashes when you do see them in person, far more than what I can ever show you here on camera. So this is the way to get your Blue Wing Block D earring, no doubt about it. And the beautiful basket, the great finishing, the secure hinge. They're so easy to put on. They lock into place. They're secure. We'll give them 30 seconds, then we'll move. So fabulous value. And for anybody who's absolutely stunned right now, we have not seen that. 450 carat is about as low as a museum reserve typically gets. Obviously, we are really close to $100 extra off per carat on that. That is unheard of. And this is not. Some of those earrings we've had, a lot of them actually, have had very limited diamond weights, more like accents more than anything else. Not this one. 75 points, and all the workmanship that an earring, especially a drop earring, requires, with those baskets, with those halos, with those really beautiful hinges that make it a hoop to start, with your drop to finish it off. So $44.99 only. Now, if you need rings, we got them. I've got rings, I've got pendants. Take a look at some of the big blue wings I've got on my hand here, and I'll show you what we have in either a 16 carat, 13 carat, maybe you need an 18 karat. We've got a pendant for you. Look at some of these rings if you want. Now, yeah, the bigger sizes are pretty much what we have left because, of course, nothing else. But look at those two beauties. Look at that matched set as far as color. But we have this beautiful cushion, which obviously matches the earrings really, really well. Look at how great a set that would be. And why not? With 10% off, you've got the night to take advantage of your Tanzanite set opportunity. Look at that. I love that earring with that ring that's on my middle finger there. Or you can get this huge 16 karat round with these mega VS diamonds around it, flanking either side. That looks incredible. So two great blue wings here in the Museum Reserve categories. We take another look at the earring, and then of course you'll get two. By the way, we have emerald earrings that are drops as well. That's kind of exciting. And for my turquoise lovers, we got a really special turquoise ring that's on the way. This is one of my favorites because it looks very designer and very chic, and yet it's still very wearable. I mean, designer doesn't have to mean over the top, overly glam. I mean, there's a lot of designers that do great classics. And this is one of those beautiful looks here with that clover style, that clover or quatrefoil look with the pave on all four sides. Plus you're going to get, and do call me on the earrings because I'll keep moving, even though they're still here. They're not going to be for long. We know that. But take a look at turquoise. We had the round pendant last night. I know a lot of you were able to look at some great round turquoise that we had in the show last night. That was in a pendant. Here's the ring that I think would go beautifully with it, or just to really make anybody's collection, because in turquoise, you know you're going to wear it a lot. 112, 65, 15. It's just the beauty of the way that color goes with everything else, and the way you're going to choose. Speaking of color, you're going to choose your gold color, and you're going to get diamond weight at a 1/4 carat. So it's our 1 carat 68 round in the Sleeping Beauty variety. Then you get the fabulous diamond weight around it, which is 25 points. And we have a nice wide band all set up. I do point that out because you have a great chance to actually add a ring guard, a wonder ring. I like to point out when those baskets get a little bit concave inside the profile, because that's really lending itself well to stacking, to adding ring guards and what have you. So really important value here, and all we gotta do is blow it out. It's under $1,000. But before we say $9.99 buy, let's go a lot lower. And don't forget, we have the gold quartz with pink diamonds coming up next. Yeah, we already saw Congolese rubellite with pink. Now we're going to see gold quartz with pink diamonds. I love the way we dress up our best of stones, but this one gotta go. Here's what we'll do. Special opportunities tonight for our Friday night. Glad you're with us. Black Friday is here. It is. It starts a little earlier. It seems like every year. Nobody really waits for Black Friday, but here we are with the biggest sale event of its kind. We don't get any better discount here at TVON than a 10% off with no final sale attached to it. That's hugely important to get all return privileges intact, plus these discounts, plus these savings. And no, it's not even $888, $777. Taking it even lower, and by a long way. Let's make it $699. Would you like it? It's fabulous and stackable. So I'm going to show it on the hand here. Then we're going to get a quick move on, because believe it or not, we only have about 20 minutes left in this hour. First of three, of course, always 3-hour shows. That's not changing, but everything else is. Our Friday nights are going to be turning into TV broadcasts like they used to be, as well as online. But of course, we're actually keeping this time, and this time is actually going to be a time we're going to see on Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays all throughout the week and the weekends as well. So we're not changing our weekend shows, we're adding, so you get 2 chances to shop, 3-hour shows on the weekend, the same 10-11 time slot that I'll be with you for in the mornings on Saturday and Sunday, then an evening show as well from 5 to 8 Pacific, and then of course our Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will all be at this very same time, 5 to 8, which I know is helping our East Coasters quite a bit. And then we have our Tuesday shows, which we've never had before, and a Tuesday show is being added as well. That is going to be the only show that exists now from 7 to 10. So I know it's confusing. We'll talk more about it at the top of the hour. We are going to be sending, if you need an email, if you're registered with us, you're going to get an email with all of that written down. It all starts on Monday, the 2nd of December. Can you believe December 2nd is Monday? That sounds crazy, doesn't it? It's what happens when Thanksgiving is really late, right? Where all of a sudden no, Sunday is December. Oh my gosh. So this is it, guys. It's great time to shop. We've got the big top of the hour that's giftable and a ruby necklace as well. So stay with me for that, and then take a look, because somebody's got to get this one. The turquoise at $699, which of course will be $629 and change if you'd like to get it. Let's move along, and then let me know, does anybody want our big aqua? That one that I flashed on full display and in full brilliant, beautiful sky blue. I mean, just incredible, is it not? That's one of our best right there. Truly ever. I've had a lot of Sierra Santa Marias. We've been blessed here to raid the private collection and give you some Sierra Santa Maria opportunities in different shapes and sizes, but there is nothing that's going to compare to what we have right here. Item number is 112-6688. This falls into that museum level category, no doubt about it. 100% museum category stone here. It does have in 1176. It's been a while. And the last time I saw a size like this, it was in a pendant that was $60,000. And I'm not talking about retail. I'm talking about right here on our show. It's rare for us to do $60,000 pieces, but that is how extreme it gets when you've got Sierra Santa Marias of this size. So this is 1176 plus it's got 72 points among just 8 different diamonds. 4 on one side, 4 on the other, all princess cuts leading up to that big basket work. And if you tend to be the one who really waits for that super special, average doesn't do it for you. Best of the best is what you need. This is it right here in an aqua. It does not get any better or any stronger in color. And how about the cutting? The beautiful cushion cut with these amazing, it looks like light effects, like specialty lights. It looks like, yeah, like something out of the movies where you would see special effects that are generated by computers in post-production. That's not what this is. It's all the stone at the best of the best. And you know, the challenge with the big stones is as they get into bigger, especially cushion cuts, a lot of times you might have really great saturation along the outside edges, but it can leave something left to be desired on the internal in the center of the stone where it gets a little lighter. That's not the case here. The color is 100% seamless and pure all the way through the stone. And that's what I find so impressive about this 12 karat size. Here is what it looks like on the hand because it is larger. So just get your true size and it's going to work for you. But look at that color and my gosh, that's amazing. Look what that does. I mean, are we serious right now? One of our truly best, and this is the day to get it because, well, quite simply, it's never, ever, ever going to be this affordable again. And obviously, it can just go out the door to somebody's collection, and that will make you very happy. But I think at the same token, when I look at a $18,999 price like this has, and I admire that. These are stones that go for $60,000 per carat in an auction house environment, which is usually the only place to get them because even your best stores and boutiques don't have it. I got to try that on again. Look what's happening there. Watch just basic movements. Every little time there's a little shift in movement, and I'm talking, I don't like, you know, we have to move very carefully here on TV because otherwise, you know, too many wild movements are just going to be dizzying. So this is where you see what's in like slow motion. And look what that does. That's all on the stone and it's cutting. And the color and the way it gleams. This is a really impressive piece and I'm falling in love with it the more and more. I got to put it down because if I don't put that down on the wheel pretty soon, I'm just going to hand my Amex off to somebody else and it's going to come home to me, with me. So this is it. It's really special. We're going to make it better than even $99.99 and this is why you save and this is why you shop at 10% off sale because here's some of our bigger savings that you're going to get. Right now, it's $1,000 extra off. It does the same thing here up close. Truly magnificent. Aqua lovers. Hey, I'm calling out the aqua haters. Where are you? I was. I'm not afraid to admit it. I was not the biggest fan of aquas until I saw my very first Sierra Santa Maria. It opened up the world of aqua that I didn't think existed. That's how it is. Usually aquamarines, I'd rather have a diamond. Because if I'm going to have a stone with no color, and most aquas have no color, if I'm going to get a stone that's colorless, I want it to be a diamond. That's my personal opinion. I want it to sparkle at least. And most aquas, they look like that wall behind me. Colorless, clear, white. You can get a rock crystal quartz, you can get a diamond, at least get something that sparkles, right? What you want in aqua is that really beautiful, rich, intense sky blue. This has got it. It's not going to be $99.99. Come on in. Don't be shy about getting on those phone lines early because you know, especially as the show wears on, things are going to really, really go quickly. I got to help you out here because I can't leave something this gorgeous here and put it back in a vault tonight. Can't do that. So here's what I got for you. A better discount. What are we doing?
Paula wants to see the back of it.
Paula wants to see the back of her ring. And then, is this a request? Susan, you got it. So diamond ring coming up, Susan, for you next. Here's what I'm going to do. This is not $99, $89, $79, $69. I will make this attainable. Truly attainable. Call me quickly. because I know everybody's buying for your business this Black Friday. I got more text messages today from companies and email. Oh my gosh, right? I mean, granted, I'm a shopper, but you know we're all in the same boat, right? Bombarded. It started last night. It was like, oh my goodness. Everybody trying to just, lure you in with sales. But if jewelry is your thing, there's nowhere else to go. And when we can bring you a value like $69 or $59.99, it's go time. Let's make it even better. First caller takes it, $49.99, do it. And then we'll take $500 off just because you're here shopping the Black Friday event. That is the one to own. It'll be $44.99 if you'd like to get it. And look at that color. It's incredible. It really is. And this wheel it's hopeless. It's hopeless. So I'll just hold pieces all night, but that one's going to be gone and long gone. And then, of course, we do have some great requests for you. So we'll show you the inside of the Congolese that's already sold. Don't forget about the Tanzanite drops. The Tanzanite drop earrings are here, and they should not be. We had Tanzanite drop earrings in Museum Reserve, 6 carat plusers each, that were literally, what were they, $360 a carat? Oh my gosh, doesn't happen. It does not happen. Make sure you get on those phone lines. How about our Aqua? Who's getting that one? We're not leaving till it sells. I mean, that's shame on me time. That's just, I'm doing something wrong. If that remains here in the next 30 seconds, I know it's an online only show, I get that. I know it's Black Friday, I know it's travel week, and I know all that's going on. But that stone, listen, if it was $18,999, leave it. I'll put it back in a vault. But when it's down to a price tag that could never happen, and we've got it for an extra $500 extra off, that's a piece. That's the one you got to own. That's the museum piece that even auction houses are not going to provide you. And if they did, 60, 70,000 per carat. Has anybody bothered to do that math? Because I don't know if I want to spend $700,000 on a stone when I can get the whole ring set with diamonds and big diamonds at that. Remember, there are significant diamonds individually because each one of them, 9 points. Those are 9-point princess cuts that you have there in that ring. Each one's semi-bezel set. Don't leave it here. Don't leave it here. And the last thing you want to do is wait a couple of minutes and then find out, oh goodness, I knew it wasn't going to last. I knew I should have picked it up, made it mine. This is the time to do it. Here's the inside of that Congolese. So we've shown this a couple of times here. So I apologize for the people that didn't get it. I apologize that I keep teasing you with it, but the buyer wanted to see the inside and how that's designed. So we showed it on the hand a couple of times. Here's the inside, how that bridge is made. And then we've got another request for a diamond ring coming up. Yes. Oh, good. She's waiting on the diamond ring. All right. So this one's already gone. Susan wants to see this diamond ring, so I won't make her wait much longer. This is the one we had introduced to you. What was it? Maybe a couple days ago. It's 112-5967, and Aqua is verifying. So we'll see who's got it. But here's 112-5967 in our platinum setting, which is 80 points. First of all big diamonds. I know you see that. It's got the big center with the really good size around it as well, creating this floral. And then even in the side channel, really important diamonds there individually set on the sides, 2 on each side, as a matter of fact, looking good. And this one's going to be a platinum setting with 80 points in diamonds. So really impressive. And we could sit here and count the diamonds. What do we have there? 1 center stone, 5 with the sides there, and then another 8 stones around it. So 9 plus 4, 13 stones. So I know you know those are big gems and diamonds we love. And of course, a platinum setting, nothing like it. We're going to blow it out. It's, I know, a tiny size right now, so let me just pop it on my pinky for you. And this is what it looks like. We're going to size it for you. Do you know that we size our platinum as well? But it's really about the look that it gives you the sense like it's one huge individual diamond at first glance. And we're going to bring it down. It's, well, this is a big value, $777 first caller. And that's gone. Congratulations. That's why you make requests. So it's really, really good. Now let me get to that gold quartz I was telling you about right here with the pink diamonds. And I know you're seeing a little sheen and glare off the gold. So I'll move this around a bit so you can take advantage. But look at this. Isn't that great? So pink diamonds, are they pink diamonds? Wait a minute, this fooled me. I guess they're white diamonds, but it's actually in the rose gold. We say this all the time. When you put pink, white diamonds that are white, truly colorless, and you put them in pink gold, like rose gold, Pink gold, rose gold, it's all interchangeable, it's all the same thing. Some people call it pink gold, some people call it rose gold. I tend to call it both. But this is what you get, a really beautiful look. I don't know, those really look pinky to me, don't they? Either way, we've got them at 84 points, total weight in the diamond weight. It's 18 karat gold, so we upgraded even the gold for you. It's fabulous, and again, it's really special. So, okay, here we go, 1125588. Just had to show it to you. It's a 3 karat 88. It's an 18 or 380 rather. It's 5588 on the number. It's a 380 on the stone. And look at this. Look at this fabulous piece. It's one of our bigger gold quartz. It looks far larger than 380, I would say. And it does have 84 points in white diamonds with the split shank and all. So this is where it leads up. It's actually got a great undergallery too. So I know how many people value an undergallery there. So that's important as well. But then you've got the undergallery, the great look all the way around. Remember, we upgraded to 18K here. Love that. This is the gold quartz where you see where the polish of the cabochon meets the gold that comes to the surface of the stone. You see how really beautiful the pattern is created. These are natural patterns. They're not painted on. That gold goes all the way through, and that is, remember, 24 karat pure gold. And for those of you saying, well, I don't get it. Why don't they make jewelry in 24 karat gold? We don't make jewelry in 24 karat gold because when you don't alloy gold, it's too soft. So it's fine when it's encompassed into a solid gem material like quartz. You're good to go. It's not going to obviously budge. But when we do gold for mountings, we have to alloy it with other metals to make it more durable, to make it stronger, heavier. So that's what we do. So that's really, really impressive. So you got the 18 karat is as high a purity as you go in jewelry. When you talk about mountings and wearability, we've got one, it stays as is. I'll try it on for you. It's an incredible buy. Don't forget about our aqua or Tanzanite earrings. I'm shocked that those are still here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need to move it really quickly here. It's one of our bigger ones. It's $59.99. The problem is it's been on once and it stayed at that price. If it's been on the air one time at a price and it stayed, it means that price is not good enough. You guys are, see, you're stalkers, and it's where stalkers, it's the only probably context where a stalker is a really good thing, because when you're a shopper stalker or a stalker shopper, which I am, I stalk things all the time in shopping because you have to. And you know, that's how you are really, that's how you know you're a pro shopper, is really knowing when to act. Well, this is where, again, you pounce, because it is going to go, because this is one of our best values on gold quartz, which we can't keep in stock typically, and it's one of those big ones. And let's show you on the hand, and again, under gallery as well. So if you look for an under gallery, not all rings with a split shank, usually they can't have an under gallery when they've got that split shank. This does, this can, and yet that's going to make sure that your comfort is ensured as you're wearing it. Even for long periods of time, it's going to be comfortable in the hand. And you know what? It's $1,999. Brand new low. Here we go. Let's give it final, maybe 30 seconds will work. And here's what we're gonna do. We have got a really cool little wheel I'm gonna compile as we are reaching towards our second hour. And my two best values of the inventory are still here, and I showed them both to you tonight. So the Tanzanite drop earrings, they're down to $360 a carat for museum reserves. They're here, and the Aqua Museum, that one is also here, and that's under $4,500. Sorry, our wheel is all messed up, so I'm sorry about that. I hope one day it'll just, I don't know what it's doing, but if I could fix it, I would. So here we go. That's what it looks like at $19.99. Of course, don't forget you get about $200 of savings off that as well, and so that one should be gone. And then I want to show you at the top of the hour, we'll do that ruby necklace I told you about. We have something that's giftable. Yes. And even if your favorite person to gift to is you, that's okay. We've got a great way to guilt-free fine jewelry shop today. And so what's better, right? Because I think most people think the most extravagant thing you can buy for yourself are, you know, fine jewelry luxury pieces. I would agree normally, because we all have to buy certain things that aren't always the most exciting things to get. You know, the basics, right? But then there's luxury jewelry, and there's all kinds of jewelry you could buy for a couple of dollars that is not going to have a lot of, you know, maybe really going to have that much importance or significance. But when you can get high-end pieces that are extraordinary like this, and you don't have to spend hardly anything at all. Is this my spend hardly anything at all wheel? Now, I know that's hard to abbreviate, but that's really what this is going to be, is that spend very little, like you're not even going to notice that charge on the card, because this is going to be one of those ultimate markdowns. And the reason I'm going to bring you a couple pieces is just to save. Normally, it would say save airtime. This is an online show. So the airtime is not costing us anything, because there is no airtime. But that does not stop me from wanting to give you some really insane values, whether it's turquoise. We already had a turquoise, now we have another. We have a great diamond piece that reminds me a little bit of that one that Susan just picked up a few minutes ago. This is more of a swirling scroll design of diamonds. Also, the big diamonds there that wrap around in platinum. And then we've even got some 18 karat gold here. So the sapphire, by the way, that I put up there in the front left, that's also platinum. Then we've got this 18 karat gold. This is just creative. This looks a little bit like several motifs coming together, a little bit like a V-shaped wonder ring, but also with a swan, and then the diamond eye, and I love the asymmetry of it, wider on one side. Cat's eye chrysoberyl is in the middle, Sleeping Beauty turquoise in the front right. Which do you love? Because they're all one of a kind. Most of them are going to stay as is. The only exception would be the cat's eye. Somebody got creative and put it in rose gold, and then guess what? Said, meh, that doesn't work. So here's the deal. If you like it in rose, wonderful. It can go out to you on Monday. Or you can choose a different gold color and you don't pay any more for that. So this is really, yes, it's a fancy evening here. It's Friday night. It's Black Friday. It's the biggest shopping day of the year, supposedly. Now, obviously, we're only online, so we can only shop so much with so many of you. But it is a reminder that as of next week, a week from right now, we will be back on Fridays on TV. I know how many people have been, out of all the news that we have been making at TVON the last few days, and all the news coming up with our new schedule, honestly, I think everyone's most excited that Fridays are coming back to TV, because so many people weren't watching for the last year because it was just, you know, if you're not used to watching online, it can be challenging, right? So that's going to be happening as of next week. So this is our very final, last ever online only show, because all of our shows will be, yeah, still online, of course, as you want. That's like a supplement, but they're all going to be on TV, and we're adding 4 shows. So we'll talk about that at the top of the hour. But here we go with this wheel first, because these have got to go. That's the key here. And it's going to be whether you want, remember, 18K, platinum, 14K, or more platinum. You decide. But this is the moment to take full advantage. What can I tell you? They're all going to be the same price. This is really special. And yet you get 10% extra off, and they're under $1,000. Actually, I think this is the most affordable ring opportunity that I've had in the history of the show. So what a perfect night to get you better than $9.99. Remember, they're all still premium quality. We've got great royal blue sapphires, the best of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This is a phenomenal cat's eye chrysoberyl. Gives you a lot of durability, super cool stone to have. This is all diamonds, so we can go straight up classic here, but with a twist. And then your fabulous, what looks like a swan, which also looks a little bit like a heart shape. I think it's really just, again, very artistic. It reminds me of when you see great fine art, whether it's canvas or sculpture, usually artwork is open to some kind of interpretation. I feel like sometimes really good jewelry designs can do the same. They can have that same kind of open to interpretation feel in it and design to it. So really looks like more than one design at one time. We're gonna make these better than $9.99. Come on in, it's all yours for the taking here. Which one do you love? They're all one of a kind, so once they're gone, they're gone. They don't go any lower in price. Wait to see where we're taking them. That's gonna be obvious. And actually they're better than even $888 or $777. I already prefaced it with they're some of the most affordable rings I've ever had. So I think we're probably expecting something pretty darn good. Well, this is. They're not $699. What has happened with the variety we have? And yours for the taking. Come on in. You deserve to treat yourself. And I think a lot of people this last couple of days and probably last few weeks have been doing a lot of work, right? Getting ready for company, or you've been doing a lot of cooking, right? Or maybe a lot of entertaining, or maybe you've already done some gift shopping for everybody else. You're ready to sit back and just really treat yourself to something. There is no better way, no better time to do it than right now. And it's not $699. Which one do you like? Already loving the all diamond ring in the back. You got it. That's going to be a platinum design. Stays in platinum. 112-5964. Let's get you better value. They're $649. You realize what's happening. After the discount that you will take at checkout, $584. $584 per piece. That's it. Take a look. This is for you, Jason. Look at how pretty. Now, right now it's sized as more of a pinky ring, unless you wear a 3.5. But that happens to be a pinky size on me, and look at how beautiful that is as such. If you want to wear it there, go ahead. Obviously, we're sizing so you wear it anywhere you want, but that diamond weight is 53 points in all the bigger rounds that do this little wraparound swirling design. It's a beautiful idea in the platinum. Let me know if you like it. And then we still have the cat's eye. It's cat's eye chrysoberyl. It's the prettiest shade, too. Sometimes they can be really yellowy, and sometimes they can be a little bit too green for some people's likings. I love that this one has a kind of almost a little secondary blue. This diamond ring is gone. Congratulations. 5964, 53 points, stays in platinum. Let us know what else you like off this wheel, and I'll rearrange here a bit, so why not? We'll bring the cat's eye forward, bring the swan to the back. Our beautiful solid 18 karat gold. This one you get to change the gold color, and here is the sapphire in platinum. So we got 14K. I love this mounting too, because that turquoise mounting actually has a lot of detail that wraps around the sides. It's very cool how this is done. It almost reminds me of, call me crazy, but I think it almost looks like a little bit of like a python print if that were translated to jewelry. Almost like a, now snakeskin is different than python. And see, this comes from a very, very long history of being a handbag lover. Python and snake are very different, and there are different types, just like there's crocodile and there's different types of crocodile. When you talk about natural, exotic skins, this is where, again, it looks more like a python print that's done with the texture of the gold and the diamonds within. Hey, it's the top of the hour, so hi, everybody. Welcome to Friday. Glad you're with us. If you just tune in, you've missed a heck of an hour. We have 1 hour down, 2 to go on this online-only show, but this is our last, our final online only. Don't panic. Fridays are actually coming back to TV, so really excited about that. We'll share that with you, but first I want to give a last look to our wheel here. Last chance, 649, but remember 584 at checkout if you like any of those pieces there. So last 30 seconds, let's go. Jason, who was shopping there with you? I feel like with this Friday night environment, let me at least say thank you to everybody who's shopping tonight. Who is it? Hi, Susan, thank you. Wait, did she still take the other, is that the same Susan that picked up the other diamond ring that was similar? That's what I need you to let me know. Because you know why, Jason? Somebody out there probably missed that previous piece. So now, Susan, she swapped out. What happened? Did we not get that? Did that ring disappear? I don't have it here to show. I don't know where it went. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be, Susan's ring is actually going to be back. This was the one that was 777. So if anybody missed that big, big, big kind of floral in that gorgeous design in platinum as well, that's back for 777. Minus 10%. So let's talk about what's happening here on this really special Black Friday holiday, right? It's a holiday in my book, right? If you're a shopper, this is a holiday. So we're glad you're with us tonight. It's Friday. I'm Lauren Blair. This is my second Friday with you guys, but listen, I'm going to be with you every Friday from here on out. So here's what's happening, just a little once over for you, because I know it's a lot going on. There's a lot of big changes, but all really exciting. And thanks to you and your demand, we're bringing TV on more. More TV on, more of what you love, more shows. We're actually adding 4 more shows. And so we will have 9 3-hour shows per week starting on Monday. So I'm not going to be with you guys on Monday anymore. My schedule is just moving over and shifting to 5 days straight. So I used to, for those of you that have been shopping with me a long time, a year ago, that was my schedule. So I'll be with you guys Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning. And then we have a new host we're introducing who won't be that new. You'll know him well. He's been in the industry a while. So you'll recognize this familiar face. He's going to be joining us on Monday. I'll give you, I'll share his identity on Sunday. I get to do that on Sunday. I guess we got to wait till Sunday to reveal it. So very, very exciting. Wow. Really kind of cool, isn't it? So we'll keep him a mystery until Sunday morning. Then if you join me Sunday, I'll let you know who it is. And then Monday night, he will begin. We're going to be here with you 7 days a week and twice on the weekends. So that just means Monday night, you're used to watching from 7 to 10. You're going to start watching 5 to 8. We're moving it up to this time slot. You've loved the Friday time from 5 to 8, so we're bringing it to you on Monday. We're bringing it to you on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All of those shows online and nationwide TV at 5 to 8. That's Pacific time. Of course, that means 8 to 11 for the East Coasters. That's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday, we've never had a show until the 3rd of December. This coming Tuesday, we will have our first Tuesday show ever. It'll be 7 to 10, the normal time, right? The time you've accustomed to. That's going to be our Tuesday show. Our new mystery man, he will be with you on Monday and Tuesday nights. And also the weekends. We are going to keep that 10 to 1 that you love so much in the morning hours. That's 10 to 1, the time I've always been with you for 8+ years at 10 to 1 from Saturday and Sunday. But then we're adding more time on the weekend for you to shop. If you're more of a, let's say you're out at worship or you're out to lunch or brunch or whatever you're doing, then we will have an evening show for you to tune into as well. And our new host will be joining you for those shows from 5 to 8 as well. So basically every single nighttime show is going to be from 5 to 8 with the exception of Tuesday. So I know it sounds crazy, but it's really basic. You'll be getting emails about this. We can show you a graphic for you as well if you want to see it, but keep in mind, every single nighttime show, 5 to 8 Pacific, except for Tuesday, 7 to 10, and then the weekends stay the same in the morning, and then we add more. So take a look at this wheel one last time. So we'll talk about that. This all takes effect on Monday. Yes, Jess? 777 ring again, you got it. So that was the one that Susan took, but then she did a swapperoo. Swapperoo, switcheroo, whatever you want to call it. Here it is. So this was the one that was 5967, Jess. That's going to be platinum, 80 points. This is the one we're talking about that has those really significant round brilliant diamonds in platinum. That's 777. You take 7770 off. So it'll be 699 and change if you'd like to get that. So that is, and I'll show it on the hand here. Remember, this is that smaller size as of right now, but take a look at that on the hand so you can see what that's all about. And it creates this floral, but then it's got a couple of channel set diamonds on the sides as well. Set in the platinum, 699 if you'd like to get it. Let's go back to our wheel and we will show you what is $649 plus your extra additional discount. Now it is Friday and it is our last 2 hours of online only show ever. So what I thought we'd do is also really welcome your requests as we always do, but keep in mind it's Black Friday, so we're saving you 10% off everything, including these $649 deals and including all the way up to the highest end museum superstar wish list items that you could ever desire. So keep that in mind and I will keep all these. We're going to melt those down. I think that's what happens with everything after this event is that anything that's remaining as we get ready for brand new is going to be melted down. So you got kind of a last shot on everything. I want to show this real quick. And yes, I was with you last night for our big Thanksgiving, and I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Hopefully now you're enjoying. I think some of the best things about Thanksgiving are the fact that the next day you're probably eating leftovers and feeling like still enjoying all the good eats, right? So hope you had a great holiday. If you missed us last night, I did bring this out. And knowing that we had a limited audience on Thanksgiving evening, wanted to bring it back out to show you the 16 karat amazing round. Blue Wing Block D, Museum Reserve, best of the best here. Take a look at it. It is so special. And it's going to be item number 1126765. Isn't that something? And it's got huge diamonds with it. So 16 karats 21 in the center. And also has a lot of really cool diamonds, couple marquise cuts, 2 pear shapes on each side, all creating that trio. It looks like a little floret on the sides. It's just not so little, all big, impressive, important diamonds. Love it. So this one's going to be, and I'll just make this snappy because obviously these values are as low as they can go. There is no way to shop any of the pieces any less than they're going during this event. And the urgency is there, because you don't want to wait. The longer you wait to pick these pieces up for yourself, the bigger risk you run that they're going to be gone to somebody else. I can't tell you how many pieces that I had requests on all day today, like emailed requests, social media, Facebook requests, Instagram requests, where you're all saying, tell me this is still available. And unfortunately, every single piece that was requested from last night up till showtime today, every single piece you guys requested was already sold. So unfortunately, these pieces do not last. So I still want you to make requests and get them in, but if we don't have it, don't be surprised, because a lot of these pieces go very, very quickly. So we want you to get first dibs, because even though the event will go throughout the weekend, we want to make sure that you don't miss out on those pieces you love. So this one of those that's already had a look as of last night, want to make sure you have a chance to pick it up. 1621 karat 18 in diamonds, white gold only on this one. Let me know if you have any requests, and if anybody picked up the floral ring for $777, I think that's going now. And then here we are, bringing you one of our biggest, boldest, brightest, and best. And yet, $17,999 is where it started. Let me show it on the hand. It's really impressive. And we do have those bezel set hoops I want to bring back out, because they were requested at the tail end of last night's show. And I know we only had about 90 seconds to show them to you. And I think a lot of you were probably enjoying pie at that point. So we're going to bring this back out. Take a look at this. Look at that. Isn't that great? And it's going to be one collar. Look at the even level way this sits on the hand so perfectly. And it is outstanding. Look at how breathtakingly bright, and from a distance still seeing the reds. That only becomes more powerful when you see it in person, because no, these lights can't do it justice. And it's not going to be even $10,000 or $99.99. We got the better value. We've got the best value. It will not go any lower than it's going here tonight. And it's not going to be $88.88. or $8,500 or $84.99 or $82 or $81 or $8,000. It's actually down to $79.99. And with that, you get $800 extra off. So it will be, consider this, $71.99 at checkout. It's one of the bigger savings you have to take advantage of during this holiday event. So this is the one to get. And with all of that, this is really key too. No final sale. No final sale is attached to this. So before you say, too good to be true, try it. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove to you by getting it in your size, shipping it to your house for free, making sure you see it and love it, enjoy it. Then you decide if it's the perfect piece for you. You're not deciding now. You're deciding once it's on your hand, at your home. Ask your friend's opinion, get your family's opinion, take it to your jeweler that you trust, that you know. Your jeweler's never going to have seen Blue Wing Black D unless they watch TVON. Keep that in mind. But still, this is, I think it's thrilling to be able to go into a jewelry store with our jewelry. I mean, most jewelry stores have never seen the likes of gems like we have. So I think it's always fun to go in. Sometimes it's just fun to go in and just, you know, show off your jewelry a little bit and see the reaction, because even jewelry professionals usually have really no words to describe what they see on this show and what you bring in from your own collection. So very excited. Now, I promised at the top of the hour that is here now. So we're going to bring you this ruby. It's a necklace. It's giftable. It's fabulous. And I know we're not always in the, we're not exactly like the $19.99 as in $19.99 kind of category here, because we sell fine jewelry. But there are some things that really work as giftable ideas, and this time of year it becomes so important to try and bring those out, and we are really doing a number on the discounting to make that happen, when we know you're probably well aware of what you're looking at right now and aware that it is specialty. Now, this is only here for a couple of you tonight. It's one of those few opportunities where I've got a little tiny bit of quantity, and 45 points is your oval Burma ruby east to west set. Love that. It also has the halo around it, so it must be good. It's earned its halo. Plus, I do want to zoom back actually before we zoom in, because there are a couple of extra diamonds you see there left and right, and they are set into the chain with those bezel set diamonds. So how about that? You get a little extra, and then the chain is going to be fully adjustable. It's going to give you all the classic lengths here. And there's our close-up of this really, really important look. Now, this one's going to be $67.60, and it's fabulous material. This is still Burma, only the best ruby in the world. I know that a lot of people just say ruby. Isn't that the truth? You look around at stores, online, retails, whatever. Maybe it's another shopping network, as I know you guys know them all. You watch them all, you know them all. It's what makes you a good shopper. It's honestly what makes you smart, is knowing what's out there and, you know, getting an idea of what people are doing on not so fine jewelry versus great quality jewelry and everything in between. Knowledge is power, and that is the truth in life, but it certainly is when you're shopping for gems. The thing is this, is that a lot of people aren't going to actually categorize a ruby by origin. That is so, it's something that's one little word, one 5-letter word that means so much, because it really is the best ruby worldwide. And there are a lot of rubies out there. There are rubies from just about every point of the globe. You can shop rubies from all over the world, and yet this is the very best, and it happens to be probably one of the smallest locales. It's just an island nation that's called Myanmar today, but old world name Burma. How spectacular is this 45-point minimum? Plus you get the diamond weight at 11 points, and then it's in a solid gold adjustable chain, even with the, we did a little extra premium lobster claw clasp because we want you to have something to be proud of, to wear yourself, to give as a gift. But I would have a feeling here our lines are about to get a little crazed. So come on in, especially because we can only bring this on a Friday because we have so few. I could never put this up on my Saturday morning. I'll be with you in a few hours. But I can't put this up. There aren't enough to go around for our big Saturday audience. There aren't enough to go around for a Sunday morning audience. That's why this is exclusive to tonight, and yet even with a teeny audience, it's going to sell out. Especially this time of year when we know rubies are one of the most highly valued stones the world over. Burma's the best. You see it with the color. You appreciate it, I hope, for what that is. Let me try it on the hand here, show you on the neckline, do the full look, because that's all very important. And this is the style you wear every day, whether you're in, and if you wear other necklaces and you say, Lolo, I am not taking off my DBTY. Don't. I don't want you to. I'm not asking you to. Put this on with it. And with those extra diamonds, you see them right here on the sides, that diamond and that diamond, this is why it is so wonderful next to layered with the diamonds by the yard. I wear my diamonds by the yard shorter, and then I would wear this longer. And then you have the automatic matching, because those bezels look a lot like our DBTY, your east to west set oval with your halo in the diamonds that are all VS still. Take a look at the adjustability we're bringing you with that lobster claw closure, 16, 17, 18 inches in length. We'll take it over the neckline so you can see it here. Now that's where 16 inches hits, right about there. On me, average size neckline, but look at what you can do. 17, you can go to 18. So it gives you all that adjustability to tailor it to your comfort level or to your neckline that day. Either way, but look at the versatility you have there. This is the yellow. It's what I recommend. If you want to do white or rose, guess what? You can do that. No extra charge, but we're ready to help you own rubies that, trust me, if you want something special in jewelry, it's here. Something giftable, something to treat yourself, should be $9.99 any ordinary day. We're going to make it a lot better than that. Come on in. Let's help you own it. And thank you for watching. For those of you watching, I'm going to say the only way to watch will be online today. And this is really an exciting time. This is why we do what we do on Friday nights and make sure these values are incredible. It's not $888, $777. We're used to all those prices. You're probably saying, wow me. Everybody's got a sale going on. Everybody's vying for my attention. Everybody wants my hard-earned dollar. How are you going to wow me when every single day of the year is like Black Friday around here, right? It's kind of tough to make things even better than the norm. We're doing it tonight, and I'll set it back up because that's the way we can get really, really close and really understand the quality of that stone. See that quality? Look at that beautiful blue-red that is signature to Burma. Only Burma is going to give you that blue-red, what's called pigeon's blood red. I know it's an odd name, but that is the way we've always, as an industry, as a trade, referred to the best ruby. When it's got the blue-red, you call it pigeon's blood. That's what this has. $6.99, it's not. Take a look at that. We're going to make it better. And already busy. Are we surprised? Of course not. This is the most incredible Burma out there. Yes. Oh my gosh, we've done it like 3 times, but yes, I'll do that again. Maybe she's got one of those kind of wonky internet feeds going on where it's like cutting in and out. We'll do that for you, Paula. We will do it. I know, I keep teasing people. I'm getting people who are mad. You keep showing the ring I missed out on. Paula, we'll show it again on the hand here. Here we go. So Paula, from where, by the way? Let me get her attention so she doesn't miss it. Paula in New York. Oh, she got the, which one? That one. Okay, you got it. Thanks, Paula. So this is the rubellite out of the Congo that she wanted to see again on the hand. So the pink and the white diamond bridge, this one here. Paula, thank you so much. And that's, I don't know if you have any other questions. We showed the inside. It does have that rose gold that goes all the way through the inside that acts as your under gallery. Here it is for reference. I don't know where she's wearing it, but that's on my ring finger. For reference, I wear a 5.5. It's a really, really good look. And look at that dazzling stone. So congrats again on that one. Let's go back to our ruby talk about, where do we end up? $6.99? Well, it turns out, I think we need to do something a little more dramatic on this one because maybe that's not quite giftable yet. I did some, holiday gifting for Thanksgiving because I couldn't be with my family as usual, right? I got to be with my TVON family, but then you can't be with your real family, right? So I got to pick and choose every year. And as much as I would love to be with my family, I got to be with you guys too. So here's the deal. And you guys are a lot bigger family. I will say that. I love my family to pieces, but it's a tiny little family. So, but, being away from family, I like to be there in spirit. So I did a lot of gifting for, people that I couldn't be with that I wanted to, be there in spirit. And, sounds basic, but let me send a nice little floral centerpiece, It's more than this necklace is going to be. Let me send a little, charcuterie board. It's more than this necklace is going to be. I mean, I get it. Those are beautiful, thoughtful gifts that I think everyone's going to appreciate, right? The flowers, they're going to be appreciated for a couple of days. The board, maybe an hour. This is better in my mind because it's something that lasts, that is worth a lot more than you're spending on it, that is not going to be $6.99 because I got to do something to wow you, and I know you're here hungry for a value. It's just, my point is, it's amazing what you can spend on kind of the basics, which are beautiful and appreciated and lovely. I will never dismiss that. I love receiving those things. I love gifting those things. But what you spend today on rather basic things like an evening out to dinner or a nice bottle of wine or those floral arrangements or a centerpiece or a wreath, it is amazing how many hundreds and hundreds of dollars it costs to do all that. And yet here is something that is really, truly amazing and timeless and very much what you would not find anywhere else at this price. And here's what we're going to do instead of $6.99 or $5.99 because it's an entire necklace and giftable. And I want to make sure, I can't say that here. I know where I work. I know what I sell. I get it. There's a lot of networks out there where people that do my job are selling things that cost you $3 on a credit card payment, right? And it's like people buy and buy and buy because it's stuff that it's really like, who's going to notice, right? I realize I don't sell those things. I sell fine jewelry and only the best of fine jewelry. But when I have a giftable moment like this is, it is such a privilege. I think it speaks to what we do so well. And this time of year, really bringing prices down. How about $499 instead? And you still get 10% off, which is about $50 extra off. So you're actually paying $449.10. How does that sound? To get a ruby necklace with all the adjustability and the high-end clasp and all of that. Who's hanging out with us tonight? Do we know? Tony's anybody here with us online? Am I talking to myself tonight, or we have a couple people hanging out with us tonight on this Black Friday, post-Thanksgiving extravaganza. December upon us. I know we're all getting excited about December and holidays. $449 for a ruby necklace. I mean, come on. Amazing. Isn't it something special? So that is a good one. I would highly recommend it. And then we'll carry on. Now, also, I want to just, really relay the importance of requests. We only have an hour and 40 left in this Friday, our final, and I know I'm freaking people out when I say that. We're not leaving you on Fridays. We're expanding. So I know everyone gets a little bit scared sometimes of change. Change can be tough. Change can be scary, but we're changing to do something for the better. We're bringing you more of what you want. We've heard for years that you would love more of TVON. So we're going to be with you guys 7 days a week, 2 times on the weekends, bringing that time slot up a little bit on the weeknights for you to make it a little easier for our East Coasters to shop and stay with us. So hopefully changes you're excited about and appreciate and love, and we do it all for you guys. So again, and values like this on our final Friday online only. That just means we're going to still be here. If you like watching us on Facebook, great. You can watch every single show we do there. But if for those people that only watch on TV, which is the majority of our viewers, after all, we are a TV show, those people get to watch us now and join us on Fridays as well. So just important. It might change the way you're used to shopping on Fridays. You may have to be a little more swift on the phone lines going forward. You're going to have a little more competition. But again, just really excited we can bring as much TVON jewelry to everybody as possible. That's really the goal here. And that's always the goal. So bringing more of the values you love. All right, so I'm going to keep that. And I do want to just spend about 60 seconds showcasing this because it was a request last night from, it was Grace, and Grace was kind enough to say, do you happen to have any hoop earrings, bezel set, 1.5 inch rounds? And ding, 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 we got them. We got them right there. 111-4316. So proud to bring this to you. The problem was the request came in with literally 90 seconds left in the show last night, so we didn't get a chance to really get into it. And this is the 202. Keep in mind, our most famous DBTY that we do here is also the 202 diamond weight. That is where diamonds go all the way around 18 inches of gold chain. Keep in mind, this is a 202 carat weight where it's all condensed into an 1.5 inch round hoop earring, inside out. What does that mean? Well, it's complicated to do. You get diamonds all the way on the outside, diamonds all the way on the inside. I'm wearing something similar, but just a little different. And these are 202s. So, these are really great for everyday wear. I wouldn't wear these every day. I don't. But those I would think about wearing every single day. This is that, first of all, you also get practicality. I know I love practicality usually, the second I hear that word, and I've said this many times, if I hear it's practical, I'm probably turning away because I know I'm not interested. Don't give me practical shoes. Don't give me a practical anything. I'm not into practical. And maybe someday I will be, but I don't know. I really like what I like. And most of the time what I like is not practical. But let me tell you something. This is where practical meets high fashion, meets in demand, meets really hot right now because the bezel sets are what give you a look that's very modern, but it also gives you no catching, no sharp edges, no prongs. And for everybody who says, yeah, I need something to match my diamonds by the yard, I want something to match my bezel set tennis bracelet, here it is. And these are 202, and they are the most remarkable value. Let's all keep in mind, though, I've had other hoop earrings before that have that same carat weight, but they're smaller stones. There's not nearly as much gold. And here's what we're going to do to make this the wow. Yes, they come with that little button release, which is, I tell you at this point, it's a must-have. You really have to have it now because you don't want to just pull your earrings apart. Truly think about passing those down because this is what you do want going forward, especially in a higher value earring. Can we take a look at the hand shot, please? It's our 202, and I just want to show everybody what I mean by button release. There's a button in the back. So that's hidden behind your lobe, but that's what you press down to open it up, unlock it. Then it snaps closed together. You've got these beautiful, glistening, gleaming diamonds that you know the trick with bezels. It makes the diamond instantly look double the size. And I don't know who doesn't want double the size in diamonds. What usually stands in the way is the price tag. Here's where you get that practicality. You get this beautiful hoop. I just popped one on. It doesn't take a mirror. You don't need to be anywhere, like, again, you don't need to be someone who's really, good with your hands. It's just so easy and intuitive. They practically put them on themselves. It's our 202, and then again, as you move and you see them from all the angles, they give you diamonds every which way. You look at them, they're so impressive, so important, and yet smooth to the touch. So if you have that long hair and you're worried because you always have your hairs getting tangled with those prongs, not gonna happen here. If you just like something that's smooth to the touch, if you like your diamonds to look bigger, this really does all of those different things, brings it to you in white, yellow, rose gold, as we like to do. We're gonna offer all 3 gold colors for you. And yet, for those of you that say, oh, they're too big, because you read this whole 1.5 inch thing that's going on and you go, oh, no, 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 I can't do 1.5 inches. Look at that and look at the wearability. There's a long distance here. So these are not impractical to wear. They're not too large. They're not pulling at all. I've got a very, really, not a great piercing at all. It's hidden. It's hidden. That's 23 years of yanking earrings off my ear and wearing heavy earrings and doing all of that. This is the one that does not even show the piercing itself, and they are under $5,000. $49.99, we're gonna scrap it. Take a look at them up close. I wanna show you, and of course, this is the yellow gold. I would say even a little bit more wow factor when you get the white or the rose. It's not gonna be $49.99. We got a better value. Come on in, hurry. We've only got a couple pairs left, but they're actually gonna be down to our lowest price ever. They don't get any lower. And when they're remade, this is where the end of the year has kind of been at this point, kind of like that last call where once the end of the year turns over, and I hate to tell you this, but I have to, because I don't want anyone to be shocked or surprised or blindsided when 2025 gets here and you start seeing all the classics we love to bring at a different price tag. That worries me a little bit, because I think we've gotten very accustomed to seeing long-time classics that have been staying true to their price tag from years ago. Well, when that's the case, we're losing a lot of money. So I just want to make sure you understand that eventually, and it looks like January 1st, 2025 is going to be that eventual moment where all these classics finally get an updated price tag, which simply means keeping up with the gold and the diamond prices of today. So I would not wait if I were you, especially when they're down to $19.99 tonight. You get $200 off as well. So it just makes it even more interesting, right? Because $19.99, but then, oh, you call in, you're only spending $17.99 instead. That's a nice extra discount you're getting when we are so dramatically under $1,000 a carat. We are giving you this is truly something you need to consider, because when it's small diamonds in prong basket settings, there's not nearly as much gold. And when gold's nearly $3,000 an ounce, you have to consider how much gold is making an earring. That makes a difference. It makes an impact. So that's really important. $1,799, take them. They're so amazing, and they'll be the earring you grab and reach for every single day. So that's last call there. Don't forget, we had a lot of cool pieces in our first hour, including, I think, our biggest values, which are the aqua and the Tanzanite. My aqua ring, my Tanzanite drops were our lowest prices ever by far on anything of its kind. So just a reminder, this is the Sierra Santa Maria if you missed it. The 1176 here. Take a look. It just kind of wows. I don't even think we need to see all the graphics, because I think that stone speaks for itself, doesn't it? But that's $49.99 if you'd like to get it. and that is our top Sierra Santa Maria here. That said, we also had some great blue wing block D earrings that are here in drops. They're very affordable. How about the most affordable price tag they've ever been? I'm going to do something kind of crazy here. Let's put something on the auction block. I'm curious who's out there. What? We're going to do it. We're going to try it. It's never happened, I don't think, on a Friday. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So generally not allowed during sale shows or sale events at all. We're going to try something here. I don't have any real, okay, I'm just going to put up an Alexandrite. I'm going to reach for whatever's in front of me. I have one piece right in front of me. That's one we put up on the auction block, and we're going to start at nothing. Now, this is probably going to be, now, let me remind you, even if you get something for $1, you take 10% off. Okay, weird math, but that's the truth. So no matter what, even in an auction on a Friday night when I think we might have limited viewership, like I'm pretending I can see you guys when I can't, obviously, but here's the deal. We have an Alexandrite that's going to go on that wheel. It's, what? What's wrong with Alexandrite? Oh, bad idea? It's only one of the most valuable stones on the planet. Except we go to Brazil to show you the best ever. It's, yeah, this is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. But again, because I'm a host who gets, like when you do this a long time, you get kind of addicted to values and you get addicted to hearing the phones ring because it's not really a value unless you see it as a value. Does that make sense? It's like the tree falling in the forest concept. Like if it falls and no one's around, does it really make a noise? This is the same thing. If I bring up a value, is it really a value if nobody's here to shop it? That's my question now. So what I'm going to do is put up Alexandrite. Let's try this. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's kind of fun. So we'll see how I feel about that in a few minutes. But here we are, Alexandrite, and it's 1126-234, and it's a 35-point Alexandrite. I just want to make sure we're still broadcasting on our online feeds. It's a 35-pointer, 65 points in diamonds, classic setting style. I'm going with something classic because I'm going to try to give myself some help there. If I put up the ring that nobody wants, I'm probably not going to have a lot of bids. But I'm going to try to put up a real classic style here. And white, yellow, or rose, you decide. And we're going to go zero to start with $100 increments, just so we don't, have to be here till next January. I'm going to go ahead and put up $100 increments, and that way I'm hoping to sell it. I don't think this is going to be the brightest idea I've ever had, but I do want to hear the phones ring, and I want to move some jewelry no matter what. And usually a zero to start auction is the way to do it. Obviously, this is not in the plan tonight. When you got a couple of viewers, maybe, I don't even know if we have a couple, to be honest with you. I have no idea. I don't even think I've got family members who are watching today because they're all partying, right? They're in Vegas. Hopefully they're not watching. I hope in Vegas they can find something better to do than watch me. But here's what you guys, you're here watching because you like jewelry values. So that's why I have nothing. Okay, never, before I break out into Whitney Houston, singing, because I would normally, but the voice is still not 100%, so I'm going to stop and with my singing. I have been really struggling because usually on my car ride in, I like to sing to warm up my voice, and I haven't been able to for the last few weeks. Because I have a long car ride, so I like to entertain myself by singing, and I like to think it warms up my voice. Do we have anybody out there? $3,000. Wait, Jason and you guys both said 3. So who's at 3,000? Who's first? No, not $3. 300. Wait, what? Oh, not 300. $400 we have. Okay, so it was 300. Tony, 3. It's $100 increments, Tony. It can't be $3. I know it's Friday and all, but we have 500 and only. Hey, we got 2 bidders. That's 2 more than I thought we might have, so I'm excited about that. $500. Jason, who do you have there? Tell me who's with us. You guys, isn't that the fun of an online show? I get when we have hundreds of people watching, we can't always talk about it, but isn't that what I like? I like to be interactive, right? We've got kind of this experience to be one-on-one, talk to our people who are with us, say hello. I know I can't watch the feeds, so can't interact with you guys on socials because I don't run the TVON accounts, but call me. Do you have 500? Who is it? Kathy. And she shopped earlier tonight? Because I know we had a Kathy shopping earlier tonight. So maybe it's the same gal. $500 we have, and oh, 7. Who's that? 6. Oh, 6. Did you say 7? Am I just hearing badly? $600? All right. Who do you have? Nancy and Kathy. My 2 shoppers today. I love it. Nancy and Kathy are here. We have 7. We have Kathy back at 7. Nancy, we'll bring it back to you, see if we're going to go 8. I didn't try it on yet. It's even got, it's one of the classic mountings. That's 2/3 of a carat in diamonds, and don't leave me yet. And it's not too late to jump in, even though there are only 2 bidders. That's it. 2. That's it. That's all we got. Let me try it on for you so you can see the size of this ring. Is it because my wheel's off? Okay, here's what, last Friday was jumping. And last Friday wasn't Black Friday. We weren't doing a sale. We weren't doing 10% off. Now we are. And here we are at 7. Yep, we're looking for 8. Is Nancy out? She's out. Done. $700. Anybody else? You get 10% extra off. Uh-oh, are they confused? Let me say it again. We have somebody who's very confused. Even in an auction, if you win, now you have to win the auction, but even if you do win, you will get an extra 10% off. Jess, I hope that's clear, right? Who was that? They were confused? So, okay, so 10% off when you win it. Promise you that. We have $800. Thank you. $800 we have. Is this a request? For who? Catherine. Okay, Catherine wants to see the green Paraiba and the feather ring. We have it coming up. Feather, palm leaf, it kind of goes either way. Final call, let's give it 2 minutes. We still have to give it 2 minutes. If anybody wants to jump in, here's the deal. It's obviously never been done before. Oh, hi, I love that. Wow. Okay, Tony, how much extra for the special effects? How much? We gotta probably pay him extra for that. That was fancy. We don't usually do fancy here. We have $800. We love values. We're kind of keep it grassroots. We do our own camera work. We do all that. I don't have a fancy model up here. I don't have a stage manager and a producer and, 8 people beside me. We've just got the deals. And that's what we do. Now this being our final, listen, last call for very little competition on an auction on a Friday night, because here we are at $800. We are looking for 9. We will give you 10% off. So this is how this works. I know this is not typical, but if you win the auction, which you'll have 2 more minutes to dial in and put your bid in, and if you win the auction, you'll still get 10% extra off. This is a durable stone. It's 100% color changing stone. It's one of the rarest in the world. It's just one of our best. And it's at 800. Let's give it 2 minutes. Final call. White, yellow, rose. We're still going to do all those extras for free for you. And we've got, 2 minutes will be perfect. And then we'll see. Do we have, yes, question? Oh, we have 900. I'm sorry, we have 900 over here. Thank you, I didn't hear that. So we have $900 now. We're looking for 1,000. We have a final now 2 minutes that will tick down once we update the bid, and there we go. So, and then Catherine, your request is next, so don't go anywhere. And we've got the blue-green that goes to red-purple. So when you're in incandescent lighting, it's going to go to red-purple color instead. And here we are looking at a fabulous ring, classic, and I'm going to try it on again for you. Don't forget, if you're all about the yellow gold or the rose gold, that's no problem. We will switch that up for you to accommodate what your favorite gold color is. So do not hesitate to tell us, and we will make that happen for you for no extra charge. Do we have 1,000? Not yet? It's okay. We have 80 seconds left to go. There would be $90 extra off, so I can tell you that would be $810. For the, if they win it, it would be $810 instead of $900. When does your bid go in reverse? Well, 10% extra off. It's usually why we don't do auctions on a night like tonight with a sale event like this one, but we're doing it right now. Final 50 seconds remaining. Here we go. Classic setting, and that is, Alexandrite does not come in big sizes very often, so a 35 pointer is considered a large size. And then we've got the request, we've got some more tansies, we've got, I'd love more requests too. We are halfway through the show, so if you have anything you're looking for, please let us know what those ideas might be. And then here we go, last call, and then we'll recap those Tanzanite drops. I'm getting a lot of questions about those. We'll bring those back out for you. What a special week to be with us. It really is. Truly a specialty week. Okay, last chance, last call. How are we doing? Oh, we've got, yay, more requests, yay. Okay, Shannon, we'll bring you out some fire opals. And then 12 seconds. Andy, are there 2 people or one, or is there anybody I'm not seeing on the phone lines right now? Just let me know if anybody's trying to get in and I'm not hearing them, because I know we have still operators that are across the country, so I can't see everybody that's here. Do we, okay, so we are at 9, that's it? Nobody's at 1,000. We're at 9, once, twice, 3 times. That is sold, congratulations, that just went, and here we go. Oh my goodness. Well, Catherine, it's a great request. It's 1125823. That is Paraiba. It sure is. Paraiba in the most beautiful diagonal feather. Is it a feather? Is it a leaf? It's up to you. But it's definitely a gorgeous blue-green Paraiba that's 42 points, and then 40 points in diamonds. You can wear it. I love the versatility of where you can wear this piece as far as what finger on the hand. Now, here's a couple of ways. I do want to show you, though, it's got a slight little curve to it. So see how it starts over here and then ends up over here, kind of like a diagonal. So whether you're going to wear that this way or this way, kind of like, you know, going up or down on the hand, that's your option. You'll play with it when you get it home. You'll see which way you like it better. But it goes here, 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 or even a thumb ring could be either or. Even though it's got a real distinctive designer quality about it, it's only $949. But today, you would get about $95 off that price. So really special because, yeah, it's going to be right around $850 to get that one to you. So that's one I highly recommend. And again, $854 will be your price at checkout. And this one even can be changed in the gold color if you want the yellow or the rose instead. No problem. We got you. We got you all the deals you need. But $949. That's really cool. So really $850 or so, $854. And that'll be by request. And then Shannon, let's bring out some beautiful fire opals. We've got fire opal pendant, fire opal. Is that price right on the pendant? Yikes. Okay, so we got the earrings. I don't know if you're going to like the pendant. That one's too much money. But we do have the earrings for you. I don't know. I think we might need to look at that price tag. But we have some really cool earrings. And this one, $949. All right, so let me bring this pendant down for you because that's really important that we show you this fire opal in a big size. So this one's still here at the moment, but $854 and change at checkout. Here's the fire opal pendant. That's the color. And all the fire opals and rings I've had, already gone today. We've had two. They're both gone. Look what we bring you now to maybe complete the set. Here's the pendant 1124-101. And that will be a beautiful, bright, juicy oval, $659. It's going to look more like a 12 or 13 karat. I'll show you together because why not? You want to see the matching? Well, the earring matches. And that's also an oval. I'm going to make sure they're all polished for you. We'll move this door knocker style bail back just a bit. I'm going to put the earrings in the foreground for you. Earring item number is going to be 1118883. And that's the same color, the same cut, the halo in diamonds as well. You'll choose your gold. And we've got the earring. Well, the earrings are really, really stinking affordable. I don't even get it. Well, the pendant's actually going to be still $59.99. I'm going to change that a little bit. I would say there's maybe just a slight bit more red. I mean, they're sitting side by side. If one's on the neckline and one's on the ear, I think you're good. But the fact is, they're all those cherry red colors we love. The $59.99, let me give you a diamond weight, 14 points on the bail for the opal pendant. And that's going to be that cherry red we love. It's got a little orangey, a little red, a little golden. It's really pretty. And this is the $659. So we'll take a look. And then you've got the pendant, which is actually going to be coming down to $24.99. But the earrings, oh, the earrings. The earrings are only going to be, I don't know how we do this, but 1118883. They're $699, and that's giving you a carat 40 plus 40 points in diamonds on the earrings that are also available in any gold color you like. Now, typically, they're going to be a north to south when you put them on, so let me show you size-wise here what they look like from a distance away. And the earrings are 1118883. That's going to be a carat 40, so 70 points on each individual stone, then the halo. 40 points in diamonds there. They're a half an inch top to bottom, north to south. You can obviously wear them however you like. I got to take my earring off so you can see one on. And the earrings are $699. They'll be less $70. So you get a huge savings there on the earrings that are so spectacular, aren't they? Something special. And then here's what the earring looks like from a distance when you see them on. Okay, we're ready. There they are. So that's what the earring looks like. I like a north to south. That's really how they're designed to be set. I put the post right where my piercing is. So just depending on the length of your lobe, they might give you a little drop or not. So just really depends on the shape and the length of your lobe there. But it's a really, really, really good look. And those are going to be $70 off, so they're $629 and change if you'd like to get the fire opal earrings that you see there. And remember, those are the white, but you can choose your gold color. Back to the wheel we go. Let's take another look at what we have here. Superstar pieces. And all the rings that I've had tonight have already sold out. Okay, which one are you getting? Pendant, earrings, or both? Earrings, very popular, yes.
Tracy and Alan said hi, and Alan said that yes, you had him. He fell off his couch laughing.
Uh-oh. Why? What did I say now? He fell off his couch laughing. Was I funny yesterday? Oh, okay. Just to Alan, was it about his wedding ring? He lost his wedding ring, but he found it apparently. Did you get to know? I want to know where they found it. I did make an I Love Lucy reference, but I don't think that was probably it. I don't know if you remember when she lost her wedding band in the barbecue. But anyway, that's what I was envisioning, like Thanksgiving cooking going on, and maybe Alan's ring was in the stuffing, and then somebody's eating at the table, and what's that? Oh, it's the wedding ring. But anyway, it's crisis averted. They found the wedding ring. What else is happening with Alan today? Do you know that he races cars? Did you know that? I learned that the other day. I was like, what's he doing in Vegas? She's like, oh, he's racing. Racing? Those are my two favorite things, racing, cars, and Vegas all together. I should have been at the F1 thing, you know? I should have. I didn't make it. I couldn't leave. I was in home quarantine. But here we are. Anyway, but that is, yep, you learn a little something. So they're good, and how are they adapting to this new schedule? Do they feel like they got it down? Because I know they're regular viewers. Do they feel comfortable with the new schedule? Does anybody have it memorized yet? I feel like I should put someone on the spot, and we can put you on speaker, and if you know the schedule, we should probably give you a prize. I don't think it's actually that hard. It sounds like a lot because everything's changing, but it's really, I mean, literally everything is changing except for Saturday and Sunday mornings, but Saturdays and Sundays are still changing because we're adding a day. Do you guys want to see the new schedule if you want to like take a look at it, if this helps you? I always think that speaking, but if you guys are more visual, there's the schedule, which I think just makes it more confusing, but it's nice if you want to like, because you're watching online, so you might screenshot it. You know, like take a screenshot with your phone and then you've got it, like a little business card you can refer back to. So that's the new schedule. It starts Monday. So we have basically Saturday and Sunday are normal. I'll be with you tomorrow morning and Sunday morning, and that's normal where we jot our normal shows, which I'll still be with you for. And by the way, a lot of you, I guess, were under the impression that I was leaving. I'm not. No, there's not one new host coming in to do all these shows. I'm going to get some help, and I'm going to do my 5 shows, and then we're going to have somebody else doing 4 shows. So if you're curious who's when, I'll be with you Wednesday through Sunday, like I used to do. So I can get to Vegas to go do things in Vegas and go see people and go travel the world and, you know, yeah. Well, maybe the world is more limited. I won't be able to travel the world in 2 days, but I'm going to travel more because, you know, a gal's got to get out in a way. So I'm going to be off on Monday and Tuesday like I used to be for years and years and years. That was my weekend. So I'll see you guys Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, and then Saturday and Sunday mornings. And then we do have somebody, I say new, he's new to us. He's not new to you. You'll know him well. I have a feeling. I will not be surprised. I think all of you'll know him. I'll get to officially introduce him as far as name on Sunday, but he'll be joining us. He'll be here Monday and Tuesday nights, and then Saturday and Sunday nights as well. So I'll be with you 5 shows a week. He'll be with you 4 shows a week, and we'll give you TVON all the time, or as much as we can possibly do with 2 people. But here we go. That's going to be our fabulous fire opal set. I know the earrings are still. And again, all of you are going to get emails. If you're not registered, go ahead and get registered so we know where to send you an email with all the reminders and the information, because obviously, there's a lot of people who are going to look for us who weren't with us this week who have no idea what's going on. I know it's a bad time of year to do that, but we are excited about it, and I think we'll all get it down in no time. So it's just, again, and we're bringing those shows to you on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday earlier. So this same time slot, thanks to you guys and your feedback on Fridays, I think a lot of you wanted the shows earlier, so we're going to be here earlier. So exciting, 5 to 8 instead of 7 to 10. So keep that in mind. Tuesday will still be 7 to 10. That's the only day that'll be 7 to 10. So yesterday I did my last, Jess, I was getting emotional yesterday because yesterday was my last 7 o'clock show. I know I was, because I've been doing 7 o'clock shows for 23 years, so besides my mornings, obviously. But yeah, I was like, oh, wow, it's my last 7 o'clock show ever. Probably not ever, but, you know, at least for the time being. So here we go. This is one I wanted to show you here. It's 112-6176. This is a pretty cool piece. It's our big 720 on the carat weight there, and the round blue wing carat 84 is the diamond weight in the bridge. Let's give some Tanzanite away. Yes. What'd she say? Oh,
They had a spare, and that
wait a minute.
stamp today, 14K.
Oh, well, really? Wait, I thought it was titanium. I must be misinterpreting what I'm reading from her. Oh, cool. So she had, wait, does everybody have a spare wedding ring? Is this something I need to do? That's what people do? She has a spare wedding ring for her husband? I mean, I got plenty of jokes, but I'm gonna keep it to myself right now. Okay, well, I guess he has no excuse then to not wear his wedding ring. Well, so now she needs another one so she has a spare in case this spare gets lost, right? Yeah. Now, the only thing that I have a spare of is a tire. And I can't even actually verify that, but like I would know what to do with that if I needed to. Yes, thank you. Thank goodness. I'm so grateful for AAA. But here we are with as much driving as I do every day. AAA has rescued me more than once. More than once. I've had plenty of, remember, there was one time my car actually, it wasn't my car, it was my brother's car I was borrowing at the time. It literally overheated on the way to work and it started to catch fire. I had to quickly get off the freeway and I dumped it in a parking lot of a grocery store so I could get to work on time. I had to Uber here and then go pick it up later. Oh, the many adventures in the last 8 years when you drive a few hours to get to work. Anyway, we're so excited. I'm so glad. Spare wedding rings. Okay, I'm not sure if it's a good idea or bad idea. It sounds controversial, but it's a thought. Tracy and Alan think it's a good idea. So here we go. Last call on the 720. I love it. This one's going to be our 720 with the carat 84. Let's blow it out. 99.99 is where it once was. We're going to make it a lot better than that for you right now. It's going to be quick to go. How about 39.99? And I was thinking about this on a per carat level, but it's tempting to do that 39.99. Actually, we have to switch it up because it's really 35.99, so we have to use that to calculate the per carat. That is outstanding, but this is one of the bigger mountings we do. So it's a really special ring, and of course that bridge setting is everything. Let's take a look at it on the hand here, and that should go. What a piece that is. If you don't have a round yet, I did bring the 16 carat round earlier, but that may be a little large for some, so maybe the 720 is a little bit more to your liking. We are approaching last hour of our Friday. Give us a quick call, $39.99, and let us know what requests you have too. We're happy to help with requests. If there's anything we can find for you, show you. I think the purple Paraiba's got to come out to play. And then, oh, I didn't show this yet to you. I debuted it early in our Thanksgiving show last night, but I thought maybe our Friday group would want to see this because it left me kind of speechless and stunned, and that doesn't usually happen because I see a lot of jewelry. Here is 112-67-17. Wow. Now that's my kind of 3 carat in the center alone. It's going to have 95 points on the sides, band style, radiant, brilliant, sign me up, just in case, because I know a lot of you may have missed last night. I get it. It was Thanksgiving evening, right? It was dinner time. And I get it, we love our jewelry, but I don't know if any of our jewelry is gonna take the place of sweet potatoes and stuffing and mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie and all that good stuff everyone was eating yesterday. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm bringing it back. This is how I nourish myself when it comes to, like, I like to feast on the beauty of jewelry, and that's what we have here. Because my Thanksgiving dinner yesterday was yogurt. I know, don't be jelly, I know. It was delicious. It was yogurt with some little graham crackers in it. It was quite the Thanksgiving. But this is what I did. I came in last night ready to feast on fabulous jewelry and values. 3 carats in the radiant cut. Just had to show it to you. This is a $49,999 TVON ring that is no longer. Oh, look at that. And I have to put it on so you can see it straight up. But don't you think this would be the perfect time when there's 10% extra off everything to get a ring like this? I think it is. It's vanilla yogurt. It was vanilla yogurt. It's delicious. It was great. It was great. Jess, how was your Thanksgiving? I was busy. Were you cooking? You were cooking? What's your favorite dish to make? And are there leftovers? Because you don't live far from me. And after seeing 24 hours basically of social media photos of everybody's fabulous plates, Oh, yeah, well, see, mac and cheese is one of those that I don't know if there's a bad way to do it. Is there such thing as bad mac and cheese? Right? I don't know how it could be bad unless there was no mac and no cheese, but then it wouldn't be. So I just think, yeah, I think that's always a winner. All right, here we go. This one is going to be, let's just blow it out. Today's the day to get it and try it, see what it's all about. Take a look at this on the hand. It is so, so spectacular. I mean, look at that. That view is really important to see it straight up and see this just wide band where the length of the stone is the width of the band. I love that about it. It's just giving confidence. It's giving power. It's giving wow. It's giving amazing quality VS stone. I'm going to make it under $20,000. $19,999. You get $2,000 off that. It's going to be under 18 if you'd like to take it and try it, get it at home. First thing I would do is run to the appraiser. With a stone like that, where it is pennies on the dollar of where that would go, anywhere in the wholesale environment, you take it today and get it home and see what that's all about, because that's the one that, as I was saying last night, doesn't look like our typical 3 carats. Granted, I've only had a handful of 3 carat stones here in the history, but they usually are more bridal. This one's giving you a totally different look. It's not a halo, it's not a double halo, it's not a bridge. Emerald earrings, anybody? We don't see too many of those. Emerald earrings. Hoop earrings are still here, the 202s. Still here if you'd like them. We have the cross, the 90-point cross. I know that was requested. Leanne, if you need to see that, let me know. We had that fabulous cross pendant that was here a couple days ago, but before the sale started. And then here it is. This is the Mandarin garnet that I still am a little bit shocked. Had it last night. Want to show it to you again. Signature mounting here. Looks, well, it's even bigger than the yellow diamond as far as the size of the ring, the dimension of the look here, but it's actually going to be our 251. Item number 6189. Take a look at that if you're a Mandarin garnet fanatic, or maybe you've only seen the really cloudy, hazy stones that are typically out and about if you've ever seen them anywhere else. Granted, they're not everywhere, but this is one of those that's very special for the clarity it's bringing, the pizzazz, the yellow brightness that's coming through that stone so beautifully. Plus, it's got a carat 28 in diamonds to go with it. And this is one big value. I'm going to bring out those Tanzanite earrings at the top of the hour as well, so we can have one last look at those because they got to go. But here's the 251, yellow gold only. It's got to stay. That has everything to do with its value. There's the inside, under gallery, mega diamond weight, $6,100 mounting. But that is not what you're paying today for the ring with the stone. Altogether, not going to be, it's not $69. And by the way, $69.99 makes sense because actually it doesn't. If the mounting's over $6,100, that means that right now you're paying only about $800 for that 251 private collection Mandarin. That's not normal. But here's the deal. It's going a lot lower than 69, which is, it makes perfect sense. And that's a great deal on the stone. We're taking it less than 6, less than 3, less than $29.99. Here is, I would think out of every Mandarin we have, this is the one to own right here and now. And we're going to make it so simple and affordable. How about $2,499 plus you get $250 off that? It'll be $22.49 at checkout. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And remember, it's got, I don't know why it's got to stay in the yellow, to be honest with you, because this is a mounting we have. I would suppose if you're in a real hurry or rush, yeah, it's got to stay in the yellow. But if you have a little time and you really, really desperately want the white gold, I think we could make that happen for you. Just going to take a couple extra days to do it. So $22.49 will honor the great price tag, the discounting you're getting, that extra 10%. Rod, we have your request next, so let me show that. Oh, this is a really good radiant cut Kunzite coming up next. So we'll do that on the way, and then let me know if you like the Mandarin garnet. That's one that should go. Here is, oh, this is so, well, it's kind of like the yellow diamond where radiant really doesn't give you the full description. It's much more than that because this is a fancy cut. Look at how it's actually got, it almost looks like the center of a round brilliant diamond, but it is a radiant cut. It's just a little more radiant because typically a radiant has what we call scissor facets. This is actually modified. So it's giving the look of a radiant cut, sure, from a distance, but it's actually when you look at the center, which would normally be kind of clean or void of facets, when you look at the center, it all sprays out like a firework. Think about that. Think of a round brilliant diamond. We see them all the time. We know what those look like. This has a center like a round brilliant diamond, but it's still a radiant cut. Take a look. It's item number 112, 4173. Remarkable stone, isn't it? And that's a Kunzite. Best color. Not taking away, that cutting doesn't take away any of that gorgeous saturation level. 695 is the size, 39 points in the diamonds that sit beside it. It's more purple than it is pink, which is a very good thing because that's what only the best Kunzites in the world do. That's what they give. And you've got what looks like trillion cut diamonds on the side, sure, but it's round brilliant set together. We're gonna make this instantly. Okay, I know it's a request, but listen, it's first come, first served. And the fact this is under $28.88 today and far from it, we're gonna make this one go and fast. And you don't have to pay, let me see if I can put it on. It's a tiny size right now, so I don't think it's gonna fit on the ring finger, but let me show you on the pinky just so you get a little gauge of the size. But imagine this here or here or here, wherever you wanna wear it, we're gonna size it for you. If you're a size perfect 5, great, it's ready to go. White gold, or change it if you wanna change it to yellow or rose. But what a surprise, we're not $1128.88. You're here for the value. How about $1888? How about $1,500? Ultraviolet blues are extending from that stone as well. It's so the definition of neon to the point where, look at this, darker light, watch, full light, dark light. I shadowed it, look how bright that stone is. And we're definitely gonna make it better than $15 or $14.99. First caller, how about $13.99 plus an extra 10% off? That's it, that's all. And you get it for another $140. That takes us to our top of the hour. It's our last hour of online only show. Oh my gosh, what a moment. And let's make it a great one. Let's make it an unforgettable one. Let's make it one for the ages. This is our last hour of online exclusive broadcast time. So that's really important because if you haven't heard, next Friday, we'll be here, same time, same place, great jewelry, but it's not just gonna be online, it's gonna be on TV too. So that goes for all of our shows. And don't forget, as of Monday, we are expanding our shows. We're bringing you more shows, 9 of them a week, 1 every single weeknight and 2 every single weekend. Saturday, Sunday, you get 2, a double dose of TVON. So very excited about that. $13.99 is your price tag on the Kunzite. Rod, give me a call. Let me know if that's the one you like or if we need to find something else for you. But first caller gets it. So huge value there. Last hour's here. So this is a great time as we continue with Black Friday. If you have any requests whatsoever, give me a call. We'll help you out. We've got a beautiful set. Now, wait a minute. Didn't I just have a 720 Tanzanite? I know it was, yep, I did. I had a round. This one is better. It's bigger, it's less money, and it's an oval with red flash, which honestly, the round, I wasn't seeing as much of it. We're gonna show that oval coming up for our big top of the hour. Get ready for a really special buy on our Tanzanite. And then we're gonna talk about, we got a really, really interesting last hour here. We have some really cool pieces, including the purple Paraiba. Yellow diamond is here. Who's got our Kunzite? Oh, and by the way, for those of you that are not familiar with the $13.99 price, that's gonna be $12.59 and a dime if you'd like to take it. So you'll actually pay $1,259.10 if you'd like to get it. Emerald earrings are here, big Tanzanite. Oh, I do have a Paraiba designer ring that I am, you've got it, congratulations. Can I just show everybody this flower ring on the hand because it's so pretty? Look at this. Jess, who got the Kunzite? Congratulations. Brad. Oh, okay. Let me know, Rod, if we need to bring something else out for you. Here we go. This is Paraiba, 1125244. Oh, yes, please. Isn't this lovely? It's so designer. Do you know that we see mounting sometimes over and over and over again, right? Because to make a mounting, it's kind of complex. You got to do a lot of things. You got to do a CAD drawing and design it in the computer system. Then you got to make a mold, and then you got to make a casting, and then you got to create the piece with the gold, and then you set the diamonds by hand, and then you set the center stone. And so you can't have a new mounting every single time around. So we tend to see a lot of the mountings over and over again. Do you know this is a mounting that was only created for this stone? It's a one and done. Do you know that after this ring was created, the actual mold for the ring was destroyed because we wanted to make sure that it was a one and one alone, an exclusive, a true one of a kind. And this one, I know, it's just fabulous. It's the flower ring, but unlike any flower ring we've had before it, this is what it looks like. I just am crazy about Paraiba and a mounting like this because a Paraiba of this variety, color, and etc. deserves a special mounting. This is it, 1125244. Let's zoom back. You want to see the whole thing. It's a carat 32 private collection Paraiba with the astounding neon blue greens, but it also has one of the most intricate designer florals we've ever done, which has a carat 39 in the diamond weight, including this really big pear shape there that finishes it up. And then you've got the pave. Look at how it turns that corner, gets wider and wider up to the petals that then are completely covered in pave. The center stone is set above that. You've got the twisting wrapping design that makes it so lovely when it's on the hand, which is why I started it there, so you can appreciate what it looks like from a distance. And yep, it's one fabulous piece. It's also been, I was loving this price tag, but it was also $12,999, and now it's not. We've got a better value for Black Friday. We've got perfect way to take 10% off and save a bundle, but you can't change a thing about it. It's white gold, except the size. We want to make sure it's the size you need, whatever your heart desires there, and we're going to make this one disappear in a hurry. Call me quickly. Not going to last, we know that. There's too many Paraiba lovers, and when it comes to an elongated, super clean, super bright stone like this is, there's nothing better. I'm a believer, and I've said this for years, there are two schools of thought. If you're going to get a stone as rare and as special as Paraiba is, you either go one of two ways. You keep it really super classic, or you go really, really unique and designer, because the stone deserves it. And it's one of our brightest and best Paraibas we have. And it's actually a large size. You know, most stones don't get over a carat. This one did, almost a carat and a half. And yet not going to be, and Jason, what'd you pick up? Let me know, because I'm going to do recaps. All right, so this is not going to be $99.99. The price is the best it can be, and it's happening right now, tonight. One caller takes it. I'm going to try it on a couple of ways. Obviously, I had it upright first. I do want to show you the other way, just in case you're thinking about wearing it with the floral pointing down. That works too. Totally up to you when you get it. Honestly, however you want to do it. That diamond, I have to, I'm guessing that's about a quarter carat stone, maybe even 30 points. It's large. That is a very impressive, really good looking pear-shaped diamond, VS of course. And it's not going to be, let me flip it around though, I like it this way. It's just, it feels upright when it's this way as far as, at least on TV. It's not 88.88. There are designers out there that do plain diamond rings like this, no big Paraiba, and this would be a heck of a value. If it was just straight up carat 39 in VS diamonds, the Paraiba is virtually priceless, and yet we're not asking for $88.88. It's even better. First caller takes it. This is really where carat 30s don't go this low, especially with this kind of diamond weight to it. We're going to make it even better. It is down, well, you know there's only one. Never will you see the mounting or the style again, because truly, how often do you get the chance? Whether it's cars, homes, clothing, jewelry, anything. When do you actually get anything in this life that is truly unique to you? We are unique. That's what makes people fabulous, is we are all individuals. And that's what makes it amazing. You know what? It doesn't happen very often in jewelry. This is truly, you are the only one who is wearing this design. You are the only one who has this look, who has that creation, exclusive to us, exclusive to you, and it's not going to be $88.88. It is down to this crazy low $7,999, but you get an extra $800 off that price. So it's going to be $71.99 at checkout for the Paraiba you see there, which, as somebody who's sold a lot of Paraibas loose for a lot of years, that's a great value just for the stone by itself. To get the diamond mounting, it's also a great value there. And it's one only. We'll get to that 723 oval Tanzanite next. Looking forward to it. But we also have, again, open to your request. We have about 51 minutes left in the Friday. Let's make it special. It's Black Friday. Let's shop up a storm. 10% extra off. You got 2 days. And that means it's go time, especially when this is still the earlier part of the event. We want to make sure that you have a chance to pick up your pieces before somebody else does over the weekend when we actually have a lot of viewers, right? Because it's typical Saturdays and Sundays are going to have a tad more viewership because we're actually on TV those days. So it's really crucial you pick up this real exclusive collection now while we have it before it's shown to the world, and that makes a big difference. It really does, because you don't want to miss out on pieces that can't be duplicated or can't be replicated. So there it is. Let's get to our Tanzanite. This is the 723. I just brought you 720 round earlier. Here's the 723 with the visible reds. Instead, in a classic oval, it's 1125595, and it's our 7 carat 23 with the oval, the red flash, and you're still getting 82 points in the diamonds around it. Instead of being the traditional basic halo, it still has the similar concept, but then it splits on the sides, so it leaves a little bit of that negative space, east and west. Just gives it a little more interest when it's on, and we've got a huge value here, but it's, again, last call on the show, so you got to call us and tell us what you're looking for. How can we help you tonight? That is crucial. That is key. How can we help you? You don't have to look at what I want to put up here. I'm just putting up the best values we've got. I want to know what you're looking for tonight. Here it is. And again, the only way to shop is to still dial into that phone number. That is the only way you can shop. I get that question a lot. Well, where's the app? We're not quite that technically advanced yet. I mean, we're really, yeah, we're lucky for broadcasting. So we're still just, you got to call, old-fashioned way here. You got to call into that phone number to get these one-of-a-kinds. But it sure beats going to a store and running all over the world and looking and price comparing and parking and shopping and dealing with, do I really know what I'm getting? You have the very top level through and through the whole collection, and we're going to make this awfully easy right now. Because the last one I had here that was smaller was $39.99, and that's a great value. This one's not $39.99. Jason, are you in charge of the schedule there? What were they confused at all? How can I help? Okay, gotcha. So here's the deal, guys. We've got a special piece. It's not going to be $39.99. Take a look at it on the hand here as well. Wowza. Now that's a great looking piece. And just amazing how one little difference still keeps it classic, but doesn't look like every other halo design, because look, most of it would go right around the stone there, complete that perimeter. Instead, does that little split, still ends up with 2 rows then on the side. So makes your band a little wider, gives you that great surround in the diamond still, but just that little bit of added interest, the way the design creates the look on the hand. It's not gonna be $3,500. I'm doing my job, I'm discounting. You get to discount as well, and instead, you get to save even more money. It's only going to be, you know what, let's make it $34.99. That's it. Plus $350 off. $31.50 is actually your price tag on the 723 that you see right there. Great value, isn't it? Take a look at it one more time. This is last call. Last call in the show, last call in our online-only Friday experience. So want to make sure you know that. We'll still be here, so as you tune in, you can tune in online, but we're just going to have a little extra competition for you because we're going to be on TV too. Take a look at that purple Paraiba. Let's show it next. We got to get that one out the door. Museum piece. We have a yellow diamond still to show you. And any requests on anything you've seen, we did bring out the 202. Classic. Hoop earrings in the bezels. Anybody in the mood for a big yellow diamond? We've got a cushion cut here that is going to be super affordable. Have some emerald earrings. I thought this would be fun because when we see emerald earrings, they tend to be very small. Let's take a look at what I have here in a bright emerald. Look at this fancy cut diamond we've added to it as well. So you get the bright, clean Colombian Muso Mine emeralds, but you also get a fancy cut diamond right above it. and then some classic round brilliants in the front of your hoop that start off the earring. But have you ever seen such bright glowing emeralds? They are perfectly matched. Not easy to do in the emerald world. That's why we see very few emerald earrings, and when we do, they tend to be very small, petite little stones. Not the case here. Big, bright emerald cuts. We love that. It's 112-6585. Hey, it's last call on our show. 45 minutes left in our final Friday that is online only. We will be here every Friday, 5 to 8, the same time slot you know and love. We'll be broadcasting on TV as well. Keep that in mind. Want everybody to know we've got a whole new schedule. It starts Monday, which is only 2 days away now. So we've got our weekends still 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., also in the evening as well, 5 to 8, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, all 5 to 8 as well. So moving all those shows up, making it easier for you to shop around the country. But take a look at this. Here's our match pair, 18 karat gold, 215 of emeralds, and then you also get, each one over a carat. Very nice, important size there. The glow is pretty incredible. It would be very tempting to highlight that in a ring by itself. We went all out here. This is truly remarkable. That is the earring that you would see in the store window for $85,000. 18 karat gold. Diamond weight is 32 points, but look at the big diamond you're getting. This is really accents. Here's where a lot of that diamond weight is, in that fancy, it's like a kite cut, really, but you might expect it to be the other way. We started with the narrow point higher and then led that larger, wider point into the emerald because that just makes sense with the bigger stone at the drop. Here's what they look like from a distance because they're still going to be bright and glowy. And then, of course, wait till you see them on the ear. I want to give you a little measurement in the length here so you know what to expect, and then you'll see them on. And they are giving you an 1.25 inch drop. Let me pop one on for you real quick. It's got the hinged lever back style. So they'll actually just lock into place. There's a hinge at the base of that hoop, and you just open it up. Then all you do, straight post goes in the piercing, you snap it closed, it clicks closed and locked, and you're out the door. Looking like $1 million because there is your superstar, stunning, bright, clean, matched Colombian emeralds. How gorgeous are those? But like any emerald earring, it's got to come down because I don't think the regular price, oh wow. Okay, so they were $11,999. They're not anymore. First caller gets them. Who's going to be the lucky new owner, collector of these emerald earrings? Look at that full piercing coverage, by the way. Because everybody's looking at that going, oh, look, she got her ear piercing fixed. Look, because you can do that apparently now. But no, that's not my style, not my speed, not what I do. But look at that. That's covering the piercing. And that drop is beautiful. Love that fancy cut diamond. Let's bring them down. Okay, guys, do you want to see the bright red discounted price here? I'm going to show you the bag. There's the price they're supposed to be. Lowest price, Big Friday, Big Black Friday, $79.99. Skip it. Take a look. I'll switch it up. We got to move some pieces before we go. And I really want it to be these emerald earrings. I'm an emerald person because they're my birthstone. I love them anyways. I'm lucky. I really like my birthstone. I really like it. I think it's the perfect birthstone for someone like me because they're never perfect and I demand perfection. So it's one of those challenges where I very rarely see an emerald that I really love because they have that type 3 quality. So they're naturally included. They're supposed to show you inclusions. So what you look for is, can you defy the odds? Can you get a super clean, glowy stone? This would be it, times 2. And they're going to be $2,999 plus $300 extra off. So it'll be $26.99 at checkout if you'd like to get them. What a value. You just saw that $8,000 bright red price. They're supposed to stay, but we didn't do that. So much better value for one caller and amazing. We don't do things halfway here. We don't ever. Even when a stone is imperfect, we still have to find perfection. Perfection in the individual stones, perfection in the matching, match up those diamonds, even use the fancy cuts there as well, like we're seeing. And that will be $26.99 only. All right, so we're going to move right along. We have just a little bit of time. It's about 42 minutes left in the show. So any questions, requests that you might have, or if you want to get the 723 Tanzanite we just had, or how about the emerald earrings or the Paraiba floral? I'm getting that Paraiba flower ring. I think I have to have it. I'm a collector of Paraibas, and I've said for many years, I'm glad I collected them 20 years ago because I couldn't afford them today. That flower ring brought down that way that we just did tonight, Suddenly makes a Paraiba very affordable. Do we want to see an emerald ring? Because I happen to have one here that's going to be exclusive. It's one of those really very ornate designs. That's what the emerald ring looks like. And what do you think? Earring, ring, fabulous together. All they did was they took the square and they angled it so that it sits in this really opulent, gorgeous elongated setting style. Anyway, one pair on the earrings. Who's thinking about them? $26.99 at checkout. It's amazing. Let's get to our purple Paraiba. It's time to show it to you. And then, by the way, you know what else is here? The big tansy is here with the pendant, with the emerald cut, with the fancy cut diamonds. Have you guys seen this? It's the bow tie bail, I call it, because it looks like this, where you get the large emerald cut, and then look at the bow tie. Probably doesn't look as much like a bow tie when you see it actually on the neckline because it's got a north to south setting, but it does when it's sitting here. And those are 2 trillion cut diamonds brought together to make that bail. 112-4086. Somebody's got to get those emerald earrings. I am ready to shop this show. I'm telling you, Black Friday here, employees can't get the values you're getting. I'm just hoping I can shop like you can today because I'm getting that Paraiba. I'm getting those emerald earrings. And those emerald earrings are very wearable, I would say. Even if you're not super dressy, I think they're wearable even on the daily because they're just not too much diamond weight. It's big diamonds, but not too much. All right, this is the 1965 with 52 points in diamond trillion cuts, over 1/4 carat each. Love it. Emerald cut, perfection. Museum reserve, yes. 18 karat gold setting, you got it. It's altogether one of our best pendants left. Ooh, this got another discount, $26,999. Last time I saw it, it was $14,999, which is very nice. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Okay, it's last call on the show, guys. We're getting there. Last call, Black Friday. Look at this from a distance away. Ooh la la, that is perfect. You know, some of these emerald cuts get really narrow, and then in a pendant, it gets a little bit odd because it might flip. This one will not do that. The basket built underneath it is substantial. The width of the emerald cut keeps it anchored onto the neckline. Let's show it to you here so you can see the length it's going to give, which is 1 inch and I would say 1 inch and it's a little bit more than 1 1/4 inches. It's more like 1 3/8 inches. But either way, close enough. Here's what it looks like more importantly on the neckline. That's the view. That's what you got to see. And we only have, of course, just this one. Gosh, this is so striking. Trillion emerald cut. Back to the wheel we go. It's no longer $15,000. It's better. And we're going to, this one's good. It may already be gone. We got a lot of people talking about this and the Paraiba. Don't take my Paraiba now. I just decided I got to have it. That's just, this is what happens. Pieces just slip right through your fingers. Let's make this better than $13, $12, $11, $10,000. Okay, let's make it $99.99. And you get, how about that? $1,000 extra off. Yes. Oh, the little feather floral. Oh, good. Thank you. That wraparound design Paraiba ring is gone. Thank you much. And this will be $8,999 only. Yay. That's a great value there. Big time value. Look at that. $89.99. One caller takes it. Museum collectible coming right to your door. It's like if you've always wanted to shop the museum, you literally get the chance to do that here. Nowhere else. I don't recommend trying that anywhere in actual museums. It's not going to work well. And yet you can shop the museum level quality, the very best from the entire, it's the best of the best, quite literally. This is the best blue wing. It's the best Tanzanite that's ever been mined. Color-wise, saturation-wise, it's only here with us. Now you're getting the Black Friday savings. You're getting the extra 10% off. Reminder, 10% extra off makes a big difference if you're shopping a $9.99 item versus a $99.99 item. The difference, we love saving money, but the difference is, do you want $100 extra off or do you want $1,000 extra off? This gives you the opportunity to save $1,000 extra for absolutely just shopping it tonight, just shopping it during this event. And that's a price tag that's great on its own. Should go at that price. Yellow diamond time, are we there? It's getting close here. Very little time left in the show. We've got some really big museum pieces that are also brought down for you. Let us know if you have any last minute requests for our Friday. Happy to have you with us on this big time weekend. And again, hope it's been a wonderful holiday weekend so far. And give us a call here because we got the purple Paraiba coming up too. So this one it's the hottest collectible here, in demand because we haven't seen it for all that long, but it has made an impression, and now we get to show it to you with all the details, all the info on some of the largest diamonds we've ever compiled into mounting at one time. It's item number 112-6705. Welcome to last call, 30. It's 36 minutes left in the show to be exact. So, I know we get always bum rushed at the end of the show. So do call early because we can help you out now, and we don't want to, get too backed up with requests at the end of the night. So give us a call and just get those requests in now. We'll help you out. But here's 6705. This would be the 424 purple Paraiba, a rare color for the copper-bearing Cuprian albites we love. But it's also going to be 318 in diamond weight. All hail the biggest mounting we have because it's here right now. I feel like we need a moment of like trumpets or drum rolls or all the pomp and circumstance that would really announce an arrival of something grand, because you are looking at the largest diamond mounting here. And every diamond in it is huge on an individual basis because you got big rounds and huge baguettes all together, creating this alternating double halo style that is not for the faint of heart. But we know we got ladies out here, our TVON gals and regulars, you can handle it. This is the absolute utmost pinnacle level of fine jewelry and collectibles, because purple Paraiba doesn't happen very often, especially in a 4 carat 24. For the record, we have a blue green that's 4 carats. Actually, it's really close to this size. I think it's a 418. That 4 carat blue green Paraiba is $65,000. Now this is a rarer color out of nature. It just is. It's a rare color to get. So doesn't that mean that we should take the $65,000 price and up it? Logically, yes, but we're not going to do that. 318 is your diamond weight. I don't have a single blue-green Paraiba, by the way, that has that kind of diamond weight to it. It's all done in 14 karat gold. We have finished it beautifully on the inside. It's also a great way to admire the clarity of the stone. We'll take a look at it on the hand, and we're going to make this one disappear. Look at the size. I know, it's big. It's a cocktail ring, no doubt about it. But I'm also going to make it awfully affordable. And collectors out there, I get that question every single day. Lolo, what should be the stone that I prioritize getting next if I'm a collector? What should be the stone that I invest in next if I want to have an heirloom piece? It is right here. It is here, here, here. And look how vibrant it is. And it's not a purple like an amethyst. I always like to point that out because I think a lot of people, if it did look like amethyst, would say, why the heck would I spend Paraiba money on a stone that I can, get for a couple dollars a carat? This does not look like amethyst. It does not look like purple sapphire. It does not look like tarphite. It does not look like scapolite. I'm naming some real off the beaten path, rare purple gems, but it doesn't have a look. When we call it purple, it's got that neon purple plum color. It's purple like a plum. You wouldn't call it pink because it's not. Our graphics down below, they're pink. It's not a pink color, but it's a plummy purple color that has neon to it. That's really the hallmark of these copper-bearing stones. Their ability to glow under a lower light is what really separates them from the other gemstone families of the world. The 318, I think that shows our respect and appreciation of a stone like this, is the fact that we willingly and dedicated 318 and diamond weight, all bigger individual stones to the ring. Should be, you can't put a price on this. I know you know, because you shop, you look around. It's easy in today's world to easily really find things from all over the globe with searches on the web, and you guys have access to TV stations up and down the dial that sell great jewelry. But this is really something that I can say, it's not an exaggeration to say that this cannot be found anywhere else. maybe a museum, but that's your best bet, and that's going to be tricky as well. So take a look at what you can own that really it's impossible to put an actual price tag or a comparable price tag on it because you can't. If nobody else has it, it's really considered priceless. So I'm a little astounded that we have a $29,299 price tag on it. We're going to make it even better. And if any collectors, and I know we've got some collectors who have been really looking and wanting and carefully examining these purple Paraibas, you're looking at our best. It's obviously why we broke out the 318 and the huge diamonds. It's why we have, the clarity is what's getting me. I've had a number of purple Paraibas over the years. It's not something that's really new to me, but the clarity is really amazing. Look again through the back, look through the undergallery. I know, look through that detailed design and see, you cannot find a flaw. You cannot find a flaw even looking at the underside. You're looking at the pavilion of the stone and you cannot find a flaw. And if that is showing you clarity that's ideal, then trust me, it's clean. And it's not going to be $29,000. It's not $15,000. It's not $10,000. It's not $9,000. It's not $8,000. I have really, truly made this accessible. And for the one collector that's out there, or if we got several collectors that may fight over it, that's really something that's out of my control. But what I will do is just assign it the best individual value I think we have, because there's no replacing it. I have a few 30-carat blue wing Block Ds. We've got a couple of them. I don't have anything else like this. I do not have anything else like this. It's not going to be $89,000. What I've done to this price tag is bonkers. We'll make it even better if you'd like to have it. It's not even $79.99. And listen, there are a few pieces that are still here from tonight, 2.5 hours in. This should not be one of them, because here I am trying to really, truly deliver on this historic night that is our final online-only Friday night. I am trying to deliver an historic value that is for sure going to be that memorable moment for one of you out there tonight. And it's happening right now, and this is still with 10% extra off, and quite frankly, shouldn't get any better than where it's at. We're going to make it another $1,000 off. I'll make it $69.99. You can take your $700 off that price, so it will be $62.99. And for $318, you really have a challenge getting $318 in diamonds for that price anywhere else without the purple Paraiba. So I feel very passionate about that piece. We did have our carat 32 Paraiba in the blue-green earlier, which is here for $1,000 more. And granted, that is a lot of diamonds as well. But remember, this, which is a sensational value, there are, now look at how, see, my favorite thing in the world is to put those two together. So that's why I'm doing it. But a reminder that that's the carat 32 Paraiba with the carat 39 in diamonds over here on the left. And that's $1,000 more. So maybe you want to go more rare, larger, more than double the diamond weight, and go with the right side for $69.99. It's up to you. But they're both collectible. They're both awesome values. I have 29 minutes left with you tonight until we see you in the morning. This is the way to go. I would be very surprised, shocked, if either of those incredible rings are available tomorrow morning. I would be shocked. And this one is $69.99, or rather $79.99, and this one's $69.99. So here they are, two great options. There are the graphics going back and forth. They both are divine in the white gold. They're both going to be 10% extra off. If you are that jewelry lover, that true collector, you want those heirloom pieces. You're not in the mode of just buying those pieces that are temporary. You want true everlasting classics. You want best of the best that looks like you absconded with a museum piece. That's what these are. That's what those two examples are. I don't have better examples of what museum pieces are all about than what you're seeing up there together side by side. And believe it or not, same family of gems. Essentially same chemical composition, just slightly different trace elements that give you different colors. And $69 or $79.99 either way. 10% off goes away shortly. We want you to be able to take advantage of these values while they're here. Do not wait. I cannot say enough good things about our Black Friday event, and the fact that these are even here and eligible. You know, we never leave things off the table. When we say open the inventory, give you anything and everything at that discount, we truly mean it. And that is a perfect example because those are pieces that should not be going on sale. So there they are. Last call, 30 seconds. I just need those to go because there's nothing prettier. There's nothing better in value. That's it. That's the moment right there. That's the moment of this show. And whichever one you like. And if you can get them both, great. Because you can see they're totally different looks, but both belonging to that same incredible family. And think about this. When $69.99 comes down to $62.99, because that's what it does on the purple, and then remember your $79.99 price, well, that's going to come down to $71.99 as well. So you could actually get both, and this might sound crazy to some, but it's really not. $13,500 gets you both. $13,500 would get you everything on that screen. $13,500, that's remarkable. That really is. So I've said my piece. They're two of our best pieces here, both in custom-made designer mountings, both mountings you'll never see again. And if you have any questions, if I've left you with questions, goodness, that my goal is to never, ever, ever leave you with a question. That's my style. I really, these are important pieces. I'm not selling trinkets. I'm not selling costume jewelry. I'm not selling a piece that you're going to wear once and forget about and throw away and it doesn't matter. I'm really offering heirloom pieces here. They're bigger and better than that. They're truly museum collectibles. So if there is any confusion, questions, anything you need to know, I have an option to show you anything from our inventory, and I'm spending a lot of extra time on these two pieces because I, 23 years now running, have never seen values like this. I'm the one that stood on a TV show many years ago, 20 years ago in October, offering Paraibas loose for the first time. And yet, there's some of our best. Now that they're extinct, 20 short years later, they're completely mined out, and we've got two of our better examples right there. All right, so they're mine. Yay, okay. So $13,500 for both. Obviously $7.99, $79.99 for the left side, $69.99 for the right. Take your 10% extra off while that's here. Let's get to our yellow diamond finale here. We've got a great piece coming up. Just wanted to show those to you. Those are just, they're really remarkable. And if you're thinking about them, the worst case is you get it at home, you try it out. If it's not for you, you send it on back. So I don't think there's really, there's not too much to concern yourself with because you're not really making the decision tonight. You're making the decision once you get it at home. So let us help you. Here we go. This one's going to be pretty outstanding, 112-4906, and it's our last 25 minutes. So if you have any requests or anything I can help you with, please let me know. We'll do that for you. But here is our 101 natural yellow diamond VS. This is not the square that we usually see. A lot of times we see a square cushion. They look a little bit smaller visually than the rectangular cushions like you see here. This is the rectangular stone, gives you a much bigger wow factor and look. And we are going to take a 101 plus a carat 70. Yowza. We got 171 in diamond weight there. Sorry, 271. And we've got Tanzanite. Now, Andy, I have a question. Did you see the cushions we had earlier? Okay, okay. Got it. Perfect. Had to make sure because the price is really the best on the cushion cuts. Before we get into this yellow diamond, I respect your time. Let me show these requests here because I just got them out here. Trillion cut, 1125380. I love a trillion. Don't get me wrong, I love a trillion, but I did have some cushions which we'll probably recap here as well. This is the very large 10 carat 06. So instead of being 12 carats plus like my last ones were, this is 10 carats plus. So about 5 carats in each ear. And then, I love that, framed with the diamonds at the base only. The top prong is going to be locked into that O-ring, which then leads from the diamonds in the front of your hoop. Looking fabulous all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and show you what they look like on, give you a length and drop. White gold is how they stay. 26 points in diamond weight. Hinged backing, so it's basically like a hoop all the way around, but this is really simple how you're going to do this. Flip it down, boom. Straight post, pop that in. All you do is flip it up. This is one of those designs where you're not actually, the back of the earring does not touch the post. So you will never need to worry about your post bending or warping or shifting in any way. It's always going to be perfect. And they're fabulous. Oh, they look incredible. Here's what they look like on, just to give you an idea of how they're going to drop and how I was talking about this earlier. The construction of the earring is everything to make sure that that blue wing sits right out facing the way you want it to show off its color. And in this case, it's cutting. It's brilliance you get there as well. Love those little diamonds right at the base there too. Just kind of, you know, bookends it with diamonds there. Diamonds in the front at the top, diamonds at the base. And let's get them down in price tag because I'm working with a value where we're coming off our best value in blue wings. And if you like the earrings, I'll make them better than $49.99. They're $45.99 and they may already be gone. So congratulations on those. They look fabulous, and look, they're always going to stay upright and out front. Take a look one more time up close and they will be, well, of course, $460 off that price too. So just a little over $4,000 to get those fabulous earrings, and congratulations. Now, for anybody else who may have joined us a little bit later in the show, these are spoken for, but I do have something similar that were actually just a little bit more money for even more diamond weight and even more stone weight. There are the cushion cuts we had earlier, which I was convinced would go, but I don't know the Friday way very well because it's only my second one that I've done with you guys in over a year. So I don't know when the appropriate time is to show pieces like this, but these will go because what I do know is value. And I know when something is our best value ever in an in-demand piece of jewelry like a Tanzanite drop earring, it's going to go. So this is 112-5379. We did have them earlier because the trillions are gone. This is giving you more carat weight, 1240, so 2.5 carats more of carat weight. Diamond weight is 75 points instead of 26, so you're getting a half carat more in diamond weight as well. And I will show them on again. Great workmanship, basket work through the inside. But this is a value, $49.99. There's $500 instantly off with your 10% off, so that's $44.99 to get them. And that means they come down to, they're actually $360 a carat. So $49.99 tone on those, and then $500 off. And then that means $362 a carat, and free diamonds and free gold. So I've got to try them on really quickly so you can see, in case you missed them earlier, got to show them on. They are so fabulous. And look at that. And we're going to get back to that yellow diamond, I promise you. Here's the length. Here's how they look from a distance. First, the measure, just so you can see what that carat 38 looks like up against a ruler. And then I'll try them on. Look at that. Wowza. They're so amazing. And no, we have never seen museum reserves ever priced this way. And it's not like there's no diamond weight. It's a 3/4 carat diamond weight. This is what they look like on from a distance. Did that for the trillions. Let's put on those big cushions. They give you quite a bit. I would say, you know, you're getting $620 per earring. I would say they look even larger than that. Don't they? When they're on, they look even larger. So that'll be $500 off, $44.99 at checkout. If you'd like to get the 1240 of the cushion cuts, which really do look like ovals. I was pointing that out earlier. They have a very rounded type of corner. Cushions can be really angular or they can be more rounded. This definitely is more rounded. So I would say if you're also trying to match an oval per se, if you have an oval or a cushion cut you're trying to match, or really any blue wing block D, it's going to match really well. Back to the wheel we'll go. $44.99. We'll bring the yellow diamond back out as well. That's going to be still to come with a great value, and we're down to 18 minutes. Okay, so those Tanzanite earrings should go. Oh no, who was that? Who? Oh wait. I thought the trillions were gone. No? Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh gosh, I didn't realize that. They went to someone else. Oh no. Okay, I didn't realize they went to not the requester. Okay, so this is, and she's not digging the cushion cuts? Oh, what, okay. Oh, I just noticed there's a fingerprint. Oh, do you mean now you don't mean, they're not solid in the back. What is a closed basket? Oh, okay. No pear shapes, okay. It's definitely not closed in the back. Got it. Yeah, I remember those fancy pairs might still be here, so we're working on them. Okay, so these are still here because she needs a different shape. So here's what we have, which is still, again, there's nothing that's going to be a better value than where those are right now. That is a really, I know they might be, the only problem is they might be too big, right? They might be a little bigger than some people are looking for. with 6 carats plus in each, but just fabulous value. That is our lowest per carat price. So hopefully it's not the size and price tag that are standing in the way like it usually does. So we'll get the yellow diamond up here next. Got to show that. We already showed it, but we got to get your price on that one. And if anybody would like those, I'd be very surprised if they stick around till the end of the show, which is only 16 minutes away. So huge moment to get those at $44.99. Again, $362 a carat. We don't see that on Museum Reserve. Here comes the recap of our yellow diamond. This is also going to be 1124906, a fabulous carat 01 with a carat 70 of white diamond weight around it. So all around glam again. We're going big time here. Call me please on also the big yellow diamond. We had a 3 carat earlier that was a similar cut but a radiant. This is the cushion cut that's elongated and rectangular in its design. And even the way the band goes to that single diamond and then your double row. I love that. See, the one big diamond kind of leads in to the rest of the band with that double row of the smaller. And same thing happening over here. Big double halo. Massive diamonds on the very outside there. And we only have this one. So let's get it out the door for $99.99. Yeah, I don't think so. Friday night, last one, online only. Next Friday, we'll be here online, but we'll also be on TV. Isn't that exciting? Back on Direct and Dish. And hopefully maybe some cable eventually, but that remains to be seen. But at least our satellite viewers get to join in the fun on Fridays and also Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday twice each day. So again, new schedule starts Monday. We'll talk about it. We'll keep reminding you about it. But this is where if you need a yellow diamond, let's go for it. You've got this great look on the hand. It's a big one. It's not maybe as big as our Paraiba and our purple Paraiba, but it's definitely a sizable ring, classic setting style. I love when we can get you 271 in diamonds overall and make it less than even $3,000. We're going to make it $29.99 and still significant and substantial savings beyond that. We just dropped it $7 grand. $7,000. You get to take an extra $300 off that. So it'll be $26.99. Giveaways on this Friday night. What's left of it? We have 14.5 minutes, so not a lot of time. Let me know. I think we're still verifying on those big cushion cut Tanzanites. They're not lasting the show. How about that Paraiba and that floral? How about that purple Paraiba and that big double halo 318 mounting? They've got to go too. And don't wait around. I'm here, so I'm not usually here Friday night, right? For a year, I haven't been with you on Friday nights till last week. But I can tell you what happened Saturday morning. Do you know that Saturday morning when I get here early, well before the show starts, we have nonstop phone calls. Why? It's everyone asking about the pieces on Friday night that they didn't get a chance to see live, that they caught up with later, and then all the pieces from Friday go before the show even starts on Saturday. You cannot run that risk tonight with this shining example of merchandise we've had, the incredible collectible one-of-a-kind pieces we've had. You cannot risk waiting till tomorrow morning even if you think, well, I'll just call at the beginning of the show. I'll call in at 10. You have no idea. People are calling hours before the show starts, taking advantage of pieces long before we even go on the air. That I see it every Saturday morning. I'm up here getting ready for a big Saturday show, and pieces from the previous days are going. Make sure you don't miss out on these opportunities by waiting. You can't do that. So let me recap what we have, because with about 13 minutes, we got to show you the yellow diamond, the Tanzanite earrings, the emerald earrings are here, the aqua, this aqua, and then my 2 Paraibas. Got to show you those as well. The blue, green, and the purple. We're just going to do a recap because I'm going to really be selective about what we recap, because there are some pieces I feel very strongly about, and they're going to be up here together. Whether you want an aqua, a stunning, okay, the Paraiba's got to go back here. The purple Paraiba is going to be coming out as well, because these are all kind of last call opportunities here. Oh my goodness, I can't get enough of these divine pieces. Here's the aqua. That was the 1176 from earlier tonight. That's one of our best of Sierra Santa Maria. Here's the purple Paraiba as well. That's that pear shape in the 318 hefty diamond mounting. There's our 1176 aqua. 72 points of all princess cuts there. I do have a yellow diamond. It's a 3 carater It certainly is a bigger stone. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit more money. That's $19,999 versus $29.99. So I love that we can give you, no matter what your budget is saying, we can get you premier fancy natural diamonds in different price points, from $29.99 to $19,999 over here. The purple Paraiba you see in the back right only is going to be, that's $69.99, whereas the aqua is only going to be $49.99 for that one. That's an amazing value. These are all before your discount, by the way. You get 10% off each and every piece up there. So whatever price I'm talking about, those are the higher of what you're going to pay. You don't pay those prices. You get the better value. You get the 10% off. It's significant savings on every one of these. Here are the Tanzanite drops. Although those may be verifying, I think they still are. Those are the 1240s total, of course, 620 in each of our Tanzanite cushion cuts with the 75 points in diamonds. They've got to go. This is truly, I mean, I'm with you guys a lot. Honestly, this selection that's up here, I think is one of our best. You couldn't ask for a more opulent recap wheel. But with the values we have, it's also some of the greatest values we can bring at the same time. Opulence, but a lot to be saved. And then just FYI, can you imagine, we were talking about those two colors, the purple and the blue-green together. I actually have a ring that's going to be all copper-bearing Paraibas, and it actually brings those colors together. Look at that. So if you want it all in one ring, we've got that one, but that one's going to be more like, it's closer to $20,000. That's a purple Paraiba with blue-greens on the sides. And that's a 19 karat 16 center Paraiba. So that's what I mean. It combines that color and that color together all in one ring. So if you have any questions about that one, let me know. And anything else you want to see, you're curious about. We still have the Mandarin in the signature mounting. $24.99 for this Mandarin I'm about to add to the wheel right in the front. That is just, look at that color. Looks like it has little yellow diamonds inside of it. But it's the brightest, most neon, opulent Mandarin. Take advantage of anything up there. We are down to 10 minutes in our show. This is the last of our online exclusive. We'll be with you every Friday, but that'll be online and television. Looking forward to also joining you back on Friday nights. I will be with you Wednesday through Sunday. That's Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, all 5 to 8. That's Saturday and Sunday mornings, 10 to 1. That's when I'll see you in a few hours in our big, oh gosh, Black Friday going to continue. Saturday and Sunday mornings, can't wait. 3 hours each day. Starts at 10 a.m. Pacific. You got to join us. We got our final hours of 10% extra off, whatever your heart desires. And some of the items that are up here, the opulence, the designer, the quality, the rarity that's up here, and to get that 10% off savings is something special. So, like I said, do you want to wait till tomorrow morning? The price doesn't go any lower than they are right now. So waiting till tomorrow just runs the risk, and it's a serious risk of completely missing out on the opportunity. So call in now, take a look. Last call is here. I see it every Saturday morning as I get prepped for our Saturday show. Things do not last. So here's what I'd like you to do. Call me. What requests or questions do you have? Do you want to get the information or see it on the hand one more time before we go? Everything on this wheel is under $20,000 per piece, but they go as affordable as $24.99. The most affordable option up here would be that Mandarin in the signature mounting. The yellow diamond right directly behind it is $29.99. These are all prices that are without your 10% extra off. Here's my offer. Give me a call. We've got a money back guarantee. Usually that does not happen when you get this deep of a savings. So call us. Tell us what you like. Tell us what we can help you with or try on again, because if you are not quite sure or convinced yet, let me answer those questions you might have. Let's show it on the hand again. Let's get you the information one more time. And if that little jewelry shopping voice inside of you is saying, that's a value, you need to take it, I completely concur. Let that voice be mine, which may not sound normal yet, but I'm getting there, guys. I'm trying. And this is where you take advantage of these values. We have, one more request before we go. And it's the Wonder Necklace. We'll take a look at it on the hand here for Susan. Take a look at this, Susan. On the hand we go for the fabulous, what looks like floating diamonds, 1110468. Who do we appreciate? Susan, for making this request for our fabulous V-shaped Wonder Necklace. You can call it the Wonder Necklace because it happens to match the Wonder Ring, but it's a carat 06 among 13 individual round brilliant VS diamonds, full adjustability with a let's see the spring ring there. Spring ring clasp, 16, 17, 18. Yellow gold is what I have to show you here. Let's take it on over to the neckline because that's what you want to see. That's it at a 16-inch length. 17's right about here, 18's right about here. You have those options all built in. This is an incredible diamond necklace, gift to give as well. That'll make you feel like $1 million every single day, and layerable, stackable. Wear it with other necklaces if you choose, or really all on its own. It's fabulous either way. This necklace is $9.99, but tonight you get it for an extra $100 off, so it'll be $8.99 at checkout. And that's the yellow gold. It's all I have to show you here tonight, in studio at least, but we have the white and the rose also available for you. And there's something just so very feminine about that V-shaped design that is just that perfect, not over the top, not too dressy neckline fill in for really any ensemble. I mean, you can really wear that every single day. And there's some, I even like wearing it, even if you normally don't wear necklaces a little higher up. I think the way that it sits in the hollow there is so feminine and so attractive, and it's $8.99. So Susan, thank you for that request. And that's again 16, 17, 18. They're all built into one necklace, which makes it perfect for gifting, easy to give as a gift as well. And that sparkle of the diamond cut chain is everything. So that's our Wonder Necklace, carat 06, fully adjustable, under $900 when you take your discount tonight. So this is our wheel, fabulous wheel. Everything is $20,000 or less, $19,999 for the yellow diamond. The only one that's $20,000 is this 3-carat yellow. Then we go really cool Paraiba, $79.99. Tanzanite earrings, $49.99. Yellow diamond in the middle, $29.99. The fabulous purple Paraiba, I still think that's the best buy up there besides the Tanzanite earrings. The purple Paraiba, $69.99. The aqua, $49.99. The Mandarin, $24.99. These are all prices prior to 10% extra off. You've got 5 minutes to shop. Our Club TVON, at least the super exclusive Club TVON, is coming to an end. We'll have Club TVON every Friday, but it's going to be open to the public, so to speak, on TV. But we are going to bring you, this is kind of your last like velvet rope VIP exclusive invitation to the super exclusive Club TVON that's online only, and we've got our last 5 minutes left of it. I want to thank everybody who's been joining us for the last, I know it's a pretty hardcore group of viewers that make Friday nights together shopping time and do not miss time. And so to all of you who made it a point to be with us every Friday night for the last year or so, we appreciate you guys. I'm really excited. I hope you are excited too, that it's going to give you a little more shopping opportunity and let a little bit more of the TVON family in to these Friday nights. And so it's just, again, expanding our airtime to bring you 9 shows a week instead of 5. Well, 6 considering we had the online, but now we're going to be 9 shows a week. That's every weeknight, Monday through Friday. That's 2 shows every weekend, morning and evening. So lots of opportunity to shop. And yes. Oh, which one? The Wonder Necklace. Thank you so much. Enjoy. And I know that's very popular. We still have a lot of Wonder Necklaces going out the door. Just a reminder, there are 4 minutes left. Please do not wait till tomorrow morning or tomorrow's show even, because we do have a great lineup tomorrow, and it's going to be unlikely. Any of those pieces seen on the show would be unlikely. If they're still here, great, we can show them, but it's not a risk you want to take when we've got a lot of people considering and verifying right now on these final few items. So thank you, and happy Thanksgiving weekend. Happy Black Friday shopping. If you're shopping here or anywhere else, happy shopping to you. It's a shopper's dream come true to save all this kind of money on fine jewelry like we're doing. So if we can help you with anything last minute, please let us know. Hey, that's the other great thing about Fridays. If you need a little extra time or you have any extra questions, we can stay as long as we want. It's not like we're going to be cut off of our TV airtime. So that's not going to be the case next week, but tonight we can stay as long as you wish, and we can help you out and continue to answer any questions you might have about this wheel or beyond. But let me tell you, the Paraiba, purple Paraiba, the blue-green Paraiba, and the Tanzanite earrings, everything that's in the back here, they really, really need to go, because those are values that I know you guys, and I know how we shop for jewelry. Values like this don't come around every day, and when they do, they don't stick around. So it is definitely, let's make a decision time here. Let's get it before somebody else does, because nothing more heartbreaking than somebody else taking the piece you want. Yes. Let's go. The 101 diamond. Here it is again on the hand. This is the 101 yellow, but then it's got a carat 70 beside it. So you might be getting a 101 center yellow diamond cushion cut, but you're also getting a carat 70 of your brilliant white diamonds around it. It's 271 total. It's item number 4906. It's down under 3,000, but guess what? $29.99 is not what you pay. You pay $26.99 to get it. That's how great that value is. We have 2 minutes left in our broadcast. This is it. Last call, last chance. Reminder, tomorrow morning, like usual, 10 a.m. That's the only show. Saturday and Sunday morning is the only show that's not getting a change of any kind. Is tomorrow and Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's when we start it. That's when we kick it off. Black Friday sale event will continue. If you have any requests you want us to get ready for tomorrow, we're happy to help there too. But join me tomorrow morning. It's a few short hours away. What is that? Like 14 hours from now. We will be with you for more great Black Friday shopping and savings. So join us in 14 hours, set those alarms, be ready, and maybe you're just not in the mood to go tackle stores, and maybe it's overwhelming to be online on all those sites. We're the place to be for jewelry, so we've got the biggest sale event we do, no final sale. Try these pieces, get them home, see what you think. And thank you for being with me for this whole night tonight. It's been a lot of fun, as always. And join me tomorrow morning. Again, 14 hours until we rendezvous with more Black Friday shopping, more 10% off sales. I know we're busy. It's last 2 minutes. It's going to happen every single show. So I'll stay as long as you want me to. We have 20, it sounds like the yellow diamond is verifying right now. That 1 carat center stone right there in the middle of the whole wheel, that one's verifying right now. Don't miss out. Two-tone gold or change it if you want. How can we help you in the last minute of the broadcast? That's it. Last chance, 10% off, no final sale. Grab what you love. It's better to just go ahead and grab it and then think about it when you get it at home, because I'll tell you what, these values, I'm very, very, very particular about what I show you in this precious airtime, no matter if it's online or TV or both. And I really only show you the best of the best, and that is all it right there from a standpoint of quality and value. So give us a call if you have any questions. We're still here. Jot down that phone number so you know how to reach us, and then do join me in a few hours for our big Saturday and Sunday mornings. We're so excited to continue this Black Friday event, but you got 2 more days, so we're really excited about it, and thank you so much again, and we'll be here. So again, we're still answering your phone calls. We got a lot of those pieces verifying right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait for an hour from now when we're not here. Call us now, but for now, thank you so much for joining us on this super exclusive Club TVON. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. We wish you a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific. See you then.